hate is more important than finding something you love.
I know, I'd agree
Because
with
like the
that.
odds you find a job you love are very slim to none.
Yeah.
And if you do, you probably make like 20,000 a year. No offense to anybody, but that's just how it
No,
is
no,
right now.
yeah. I mean, shit. Even if it's something you don't like, you might just be cooked anyways.
I know, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it is so brutal. You know, like all of these big software firms and stuff and companies, cuts here, cuts here, cuts here, and you might be like, why
Yeah,
are they doing bad?
yeah.
No, they're just trying to invest more into capex and stuff, like into infrastructure and AI stuff and whatever the case might be.
It's a lot
So,
AI,
so
a
they're
lot.
just cutting like what is it called? Oracle, one of the bigger tech companies, just cut I think 5,000 people or something. And you might be like, well, that's not nothing, you know what I mean? When you pair that with that's just like one company, you know? It's like, yeah, man. It's fucked, dude.
Good thing the grass is always gonna need to be cut.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, listen, like when I become a never mind. I was gonna say something, I can't say
I know what you were going to.
it.
Full time smite too,
No,
something.
no, full-time other game streamer. Start with
Mm,
an S though.
mm, I see, I see, I see.
What's up, Beans? How are you, bro? What's up, guys? Why did I change my
You're
title?
pretty caught up with the league scene, correct?
Yeah.
Are there streamers, a majority of them comp based or are they like personality?
Comp based
Does that make
mostly.
sense?
Yeah, comp based. Actually,
Yeah.
it's actually an interesting point. League's stream scene is really good. Their YouTube scene has a couple of like really nice well-known creators, but they don't really do like
But
play-by-plays. They do like really polished up nice videos on like history things, etc. Pro like documentary, that kind of stuff. And they
yeah,
do
sure,
great.
sure.
But
Like
like,
Betty Smite,
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. But their actual YouTube scene is like pretty fucking horrible. You'd be shocked. Now, like, granted, it is a global game. I can't speak for like the Chinese scene. You know what I mean? I can speak for American slash European, but it's actually quite bad. Uh, but yeah, their streaming stuff is huge, and to be honest, a lot of people I think just like prioritize that, um, which isn't the smartest, honestly, but that's what they
Right.
do.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, league stuff is fun to watch. There's actually, I think so there's an event called First Stand coming up, which is effectively like your NBA Cup. I guess you can almost put it as. And it has the number one seeded team from every region, plus the top two from Korea and China, and that starts I
Oh,
think next
that's
week.
sick.
Yeah, it's awesome, and the second seed Chinese team is being decided at 4 a.m. tomorrow, because they're playing in China, obviously, so 4 a.m. our time. I don't think I'm gonna watch that shit live, but I do want to watch. I'm very excited too. So, you know, it's really cool though because you have like regular season, but it immediately converts into something meaningful. And again, like not all the regular season teams makes the stuff. Like this one's only one seed, and then the twos, you know, for two regions. But then they have other events, obviously, where more teams can come. But the point is, games have consequence, and it's like, whoop-de-doo, bro. When the games actually matter, people want to watch. That's not a league thing. That's an every viewable anything thing. If it matters, people want to watch. So they didn't figure that out in the SPL, unfortunately, but that's all right.
Your god.
Let us put on a good show.
What's up, Bibby? Like the ideas of this patch? Dude, me too, honestly. I think they did a good job. I think this is a good patch. You know, it's like obviously a little light on balance because well, it's not light on balance, but it's light on like shifted balance because they're reworking a system. But I think that system should have came into the game like that. I think the homogenous like idea of making all god stats the same ish was never gonna work. So I do like it. And I think it's a good idea, and I hope it works. I think it will work. It might be a little rough around the edges and stuff, but I think this was a good patch. And something that uh, melee players in general were advocating for, because there is a range bias in this game. And that's just unfortunately like what it is. Or they're like, when I say bias, I don't mean like somebody's scheming for it to be that way, but there just is like a higher value of having a hunter than there is not. Than probably there should be. T Games, thank you for the sub, bro. 6 months, appreciate you, bro. No, patches are always on Tuesday. It was the notes were revealed today. What's up, folks? Did Kerr reply to you?
Yeah. I
What'd he
asked if
say?
I could come.
Aw.
And he said no for a specific reason, and then he said no Sandy or Tom either. He's gatekeeping his RuneScape bingo. It's fucked up.
That is fucked up. Do I need to edit my per server profile? Wait a minute. Okay. Surely Kerr won't just join in grief.
I
Probably
think he's
not.
still at work, yeah?
Yeah, probably. You ever thought of doing a Troll Thursday stream? Hell no. I would get so agitated.
That'd be a long day.
That'd be a
It'd be a
long day.
very, very long day.
Dude, you guys don't understand. Half the Troll Thursdays, I have to queue like 4 games because it's just 10-minute surrenders or people rage quitting. Casual Conquest is such a terrible mode in this game. It's actually sad. I genuinely might start doing Troll Thursdays on rank just so I can actually get a full match. I'm against Wubba. Damn.
What's the format for Prime tomorrow? Just the same as it's been? Best of
Yeah, I
one?
think so. Then finals are
Single
best of 3.
elimination?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready for a 30-minute game or a 4-hour look, whatever
Yeah.
works.
And it's money every week, correct?
Yup.
First and second, or just first?
I think just first, and the second and third are gems, but I don't remember. Or diamonds, excuse me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Minions have spawned.
Come, let me have a look at you.
Well, Baronary is playing Deadlock. Just got the notification.
Come
Aw.
on, Bayro. He's gonna get on with Zap too. The day before Prime's not a good look.
Bro, Zap is like, bro, they're in the team chat, and Vero is like, yo, Zap, want to play Deadlock this morning? He's like, can't, bro, I'm watching over the kids. So he must have handed that shit off. That's so funny. Come on, Zap, this is ridiculous. Just hands his kid off to go play Deadlock. Unbelievable, bro.
It's a good game.
Come on, Zap, man. Bro, I'm destroying over here. I'm telling you, Nubis is good.
I believe you.
What's up, Lunar?
And I
What's up,
guarantee if we're matched up against you tomorrow, you're gonna play it. I know you are.
There's a non-zero chance I will. Depends, though.
I guess it depends on how confident you are.
Nah. There's a good reason for it, but I have to justify the reason. Alrighty. Yeah, she's getting a little damage buff next patch, but yeah, they made her scaling too low. Damage to the face, definitely not good.
That Susano's gonna come gank you now.
I guess
unless he
not
backs.
Lunar. Okay. Yeah, apparently no. I mean, I obviously I don't play on it, but that's what I've heard. Surely he doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna play safe. I'm not just gonna.
I can come hover too.
Oh,
I knew it.
I'm fine. How the fuck did he get in that bush? I didn't even see him walk into the bush. I don't have stun. I didn't level it. You can walk into Susano. He has no one. Oh, come on, Stuart. This is ridiculous.
Unlucky.
Oh my gosh.
He's the best, bro. Unlucky.
Dude. What the fuck? No, okay, genuinely, I did not see this guy walk into the bush into my lane. How did he get there? I never died there, but it's like crazy. Dark. How did you miss that ricochet?
I went for a double bounce.
Aw, come on. Why?
Dial points.
Would have been a Stutage clip.
Probably not. It's a bad habit.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright. It's all good. Solo lane is in a good spot. What's up, Elevated? How are you? Anubis Enjoyer? Oh yeah.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I have high sense, dude. Like, I barely am moving my wrist. It's not that bad, don't worry. My wrist has never hurt, I think, literally ever, playing a game.
I'll be right back.
I've had sometimes I've had my fingers actually hurt sometimes from, like, gripping too hard. That has happened. She has Aegis, I think. Ooh.
Yup.
Damn.
That's what I bring to the table.
Yup.
An occasional good Hoyo.
So it's 23.5 on the game. Perk Solo, yeah, it's really good. I do think that character is worth the ban right now. He feels pretty absurd. Not sure you have to ban him, but I do think he's worth it. And he's actually getting better next patch with the Bomba's hammer buff. So, yeah. Just snowed here, kind of loving it. Hell yeah, dude. Guys, there was this video I was watching. It was like the hidden rainforest in America, and it's like in Appalachia, like southwestern sort of. I think it was in North Carolina maybe. Anyways, dude, it was an incredible video, and it was like this like temperate forest that was like kind of a wet climate as well. So I think it's technically classified under a rainforest. It's not like a tropical one, obviously, but you know, like a temperate one. Anyways, it was beautiful over there. Dude, I want to go.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has
That is
been slain.
Pele Ultimate. Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, I wish I could.
An ally has been slain.
Fuck, I missed the stun, dude. I'm going Silver probably. Damn, that was a good ult by this guy. That's so unlucky. Okay.
Nice.
You have
Well,
slain
on
Do the
an
four,
rocks.
yeah.
Perhaps in time I will apologize.
But yeah, no, it was super pretty. I mean, yeah. I guess I just shove right. It might have been, I mean, because Appalachia, or like the trail goes from, what, is it Vermont or Maine to Georgia? I don't remember exactly. But it's obviously very long, but I want to say it was North Carolina, somewhere. The video was on YouTube? Yeah.
Enemy missing middle.
Yeah. No, shit, where else?
Enemy missing right.
Missing right. He's coming. I'm coming too.
I'm in
I have
trouble.
blink.
An ally
Dark.
has been slain.
It's alright.
On my way.
He's one tap behind you. It's just on a wall. Just 3 in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine, but I'm on fucking cooldowns. Like, our damage is so spread here. This is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Slain.
They're all so low.
Their red's up. If you want to run at it.
This Sylph's the best player in the world, by the way.
Even in death.
This is all done.
Oh, Sobek. Never gets him.
Double kill.
This is such an effed up game, dude. No, you're good, you're good.
Great. Now I gotta come.
Can you defend the ritual? Ooh. Bro,
That
this
was
Pele,
love of that cross.
this Pele is getting so many kills, man.
Your
Frick.
middle tower is under attack.
Okay, I'm gonna need to wait 7 gold. What's up, feet? I think there is a team in the NCAA, Stu, that's 30-0. That's not gonna make the
It
tournament.
is. It
Isn't that
is Miami of-
ridiculous?
Well, so I really like college basketball, so
Yeah,
I'll give
yeah.
you the brief. I'll give you the
They're
brief,
in a weak conference.
info. They are in a very weak conference, and they have not played a team above 150 on the power rankings. So like,
Ooh, okay, that is quite bad. But like, is that their fault?
kind of,
Enemy missing right.
but not
that's-
entirely.
Okay. Like, can they?
Oh
Can they?
my gosh.
Ah, dark. Can they schedule better teams, or is
They
it?
so the rumor right now is that they tried to, and all these teams declined to play them. So it's
Mm,
kind of their fault, but not really if everyone's gonna decline to play them.
I
They'll make
see.
it. They'll make it.
yeah. Interesting. Imagine they get like, you know how there's like the little pre-bracket.
They will get. Yeah, they'll.
They're gonna get
first round.
freed by like some 16th seed, just dominated. That'd be bad.
I think they will be like a 12 to 16 seed, somewhere in that range, and I think they're gonna lose first round.
Dark. That sucks. I do like watching the March Madness. It's really fun.
It's so fun.
See, that's a good type of best of one, but that's different. I am probably in some trouble here.
We can do this. Take them over.
That's Pele Aegis down. Fuck, dude, I actually almost killed them. Too bad.
Yeah,
Both ults
we're gonna
Pele
pull
Aegis.
this.
Damn.
Cancel that.
We're playing so scared. They know, dude. They have wards.
Thank you, Krog, for the follow. Dude, I have.
Your right tower.
Man,
is
this
under
Pele has
attack.
gotten so much good fortune, I feel like. It's a shame.
Your team has
Nice.
destroyed the gold
I'm just gonna go farm again.
An ally
Enemy
has
missing.
been slain.
She's alright.
That's
All
their
good.
show.
I'm not really behind, to be fair, but
Your right tower
should be
is under
fed.
attack.
they're defending rocks. There's going. Oh, come on, man. I'm dead again. Fuck. My bad, that's his blink.
Even in death.
No way he blinks that, dude. My fault. That's so troll. I don't know how I didn't 1 in time. Am I just like insane? Whatever. What's up, dude? Any tips for a new player? Nothing super out of the ordinary, man. Welcome in, but I would just say like, just like get accustomed with the characters in the game. That doesn't mean play them all, but just like try to get a mental note of what characters do, so you don't get surprised in the future, and you kind of build a bit of rapport with the game. And really just play who you like. I mean, that's about it. It's nothing that you wouldn't already be doing. But if you make like a conscious effort to just pay attention to like what cooldowns characters have, you know, what's their ability, what are their abilities, what is their role and stuff, it's gonna help you just like figure out how to play into other characters a lot easier. Because that's the hardest part about like beginning a game. You just don't know what other people are doing. I mean, I'm alive there. If I won the poll, I just didn't. I was slow. Sucks. We're still like even though he's 6-1, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. He's got Magic D now though, which is not cool. I don't have Totem yet. Oh, we're in some fucking trouble. It's okay. Is Aspect good on Lefay? I don't think so. I think it sucks. Bro, I do no damage to this guy right now. This is very bad. He does have Aegis and ult.
Your right tower.
You can poke him out a bit, and then I just do rocks.
He might be killable if you plex him.
An ally has been slain.
Huge.
Did he pluck over to us? I don't understand.
Free. Be careful then.
I'm not sure. That was really good.
Going down.
Alright, well, I think in the future I'll at least have a bit of
Oh my
pen.
God. He
Their
just won me
teammates
too.
kinda owned.
You there? Yes. You.
Do you want to get your tower?
I don't care. And if you want it. Alrighty.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower. Okay.
Roll back here. Go into Voidstone, and then we go into
Bounty with true power.
Totem here. Where are the newest patch notes at? If you go to smiteprime.com and then look for patch notes, or maybe just type in smiteprime.com.
It's the blog. You have to go to the blog section.
Yeah, the
You can
blog
find 'em.
section on Smite Prime, and you can go on patch notes there, or you can go on the Smite Game Twitch VOD, soon to be uploaded on YouTube as well, and just watch the Titan Talk where they talk about the patch.
Going somewhere.
I've made a mistake. I think I'm fine though. Okay, I still can't kill this guy on my own.
The gold fury.
That's what happens when you fucking toss, huh?
There are more tricks from where that came from.
He is so tanky. Sheesh, dude. Skin's cool? Yeah, I agree. It's really nice.
Going down. Enemy missing. Awesome. You attack fire giant. On my way.
They're all gonna be on your side, I think, for Naga.
Yeah, I'm playing safe. I'm like 350 off a really big spike, but I can still fight right now.
I think they're just giving.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. Damn. Let's go, team.
On my way.
I do a lot of damage. Uh-oh.
Fine, this is a Nami
Your
ult.
team has destroyed the
Okay.
pyromancer.
Can I gank mid and
Who's
just
gonna-
like poke this guy?
Zeus has to be careful.
Your right tower is
There's
under
gonna be a
attack.
Pele coming from right eventually.
Yeah, Merlin's half, so that's pretty good.
Susano all buttons. Pele's in a terrible spot. That's her ult.
He's dead. Izzy's one shot
Oh,
out.
great pillar.
Double kill.
Excellent.
Dude, we're getting hard carried by Claw, by the way.
Thank you, Claw.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
Your left tower is under attack.
Just eating the duo side of the map.
An enemy has left the game.
Ah,
Bye, buddy.
come on. All the gods are
Your team
coming
has
into the
destroyed
game.
the fire giant.
From Smite 1 at some point. I'm not a big Aspect Pele fan. I probably won't play it. Oh, really, Bimarok? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest, but I guess that's a nice thing to see.
You're fantastic, bro.
Dead. Damn it. I got owned. The guy pulled me to tower. Did a lot of damage, though. What's your favorite aspect released in terms of being fun? I mean, Thor aspect's very fun. It's definitely too strong. It's getting nerfed a bit next patch, which is definitely a good thing. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm unsure, man. I would say I really like... I think Soul aspect is very fun, even if it's not super unique in concept. It's cool. I like Merlin aspect. I think it's very fun. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. What's up, Clutch? Well, we won, dude. Hell yeah. Guys, me and Kura on the Terraria grind, even though he's been like high-key dodging me, we beat Plantera, which is awesome. And if you guys know Calamity, we also just beat the Leviathan, and Anahita. And then our next boss, I think, is ooh, I actually don't. I think it's the Ostrom Arius or something like that. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's been super fun. Guys, Aladdin got nerfed again. I gotta be honest. I think Aladdin is gonna be PP. I will be doing a tier list. I could do it on stream low-key and then upload it. I don't know.
Will you get me Naja?
Select your
Sure.
god.
Cab. I will play Anubis. Again. Yes. Like,
Let us
it
put
just
on a
brings me
good
so much
show.
joy. It's okay, Quacked. Don't need to do that. Thank you for the attempt, bro. Thank you, Bubble, for the follow. How are you? Guys, I gotta be honest, like, when the weather outside is like this kind of like damp, like rainy, but it's not like quite snow because it's too warm for snow. A lot of people think that's like shitty weather. It's like kind of like misty almost, but I actually love it. It's awesome. What's up, Benjamin? What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Sora? How are you? Opinions on Gilga release? I like it. Obviously, like, every god being added is awesome for the game and for me as a fan of the game, right? So Gilga's a fun god, but if it was, you know, like, what's my least favorite god that's still not in the game? Probably like to play, probably Vamana. If Vamana came in tomorrow, I'd be happy. It's a new god. Like, that's fun, you know? Like, who cares? Like, I thought Shiva was
We will
kind
show
of fun
these
to
heathens
play.
my wrath.
I didn't like his ult, but Nurse's kit was fun. Nike was fine, you know, the other ones were okay. Vamana's probably my least favorite god not in the game yet. Is that true?
You like Bake Kajira?
More than Vamana? I think so.
That's crazy. I hated playing him. He's so boring.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the problem with Vamana I had was, like, he was just a fucking split pusher.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That shit sucked. I'm actually just playing Anubis every game. This is so awesome.
He's a fun character, dude.
He's awesome.
I think he's fun.
Yeah. Anubis Geed. Can you recommend the best auto attack ADC? It's probably kind of depends who you ask, but I mean Xingwei's really good, Ullr's really good, Geb Aspect's really good. Probably one of those, right? I'm not missing one. I think Hui's really good, but he actually might be a better jungler than ADC.
I think he is. He just can't clear the wave.
Yeah. Second favorite game mode in the history of Smite? That's a crazy shout.
Minions have spawned.
I mean, I had really good memories playing Joust before I played Conquest and stuff, but I think I really truly enjoyed this game the most, like when I was a new player playing Siege. I think I had my best moments playing Siege before I like got into Conquest and everything. I wouldn't always play Siege, but yeah, I had good times. I think this guy's gonna like start like, this is how I build a bad rep, you know? This guy's gonna like shit talking to me.
Because you're
Fucking
playing
plays
Anubis
every game.
This guy's a loser.
Yup.
Sounds like me. It sounds like me.
That shit sounds like me too, bro. Oh man.
Play something else, dude. Sick of this shit.
What's that one line? It's like, you need to relax, dude. Isn't that the Haddock Saleo thing? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
What did he say? It's like, you need You need to relax, bro.
Something
That's
I don't
so
remember. I
funny.
remember when
Yeah.
that happened though.
That shit was fucking crazy. Oh man.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Let's go, you kneel. Well, Vamshard just got buffed. I mean, it was on. First of all, Vamshard and Smite 1 at the back end was the worst thing of all time. That shit was so miserable and terrible for the game, and I think directly contributed it to it falling. You know, the game was terrible and that was good, but they're making it a little bit better in this game because it's completely unbuildable right now. I think that's fine. Do you need to take a break? I think that's what it was. Yeah. That is something for sure.
Gone slightly better.
I don't have my Sunder or anything. I'm low mana. I can make this guy back though.
Just poking a little. Damn.
There are more tricks from
Yeah,
where
this
that
guy good.
Yup. This guy's so mad. I'd
Poor
be
Wubba.
pissed.
I would too.
I'd be
very
so
mad.
pissed.
Has been slain.
How to get better as a mage? I mean, dude, there's nothing besides like getting reps on characters to help you get better, you know? I think being cognizant of like what you're struggling with. I think a lot of mage players and backline players in general, they try to do damage before getting in a good spot, and then they end up just getting one shot before they actually get to do damage because they were positioned too far up. Some players have issues where they're positioned too far back. There's a balance with it. You kind of just have to get better at through exposure, but try to just be mindful of where you're standing at as the fights start and see if that's like a good place. I'd rather definitely thought it's fun.
Is under attack.
But again, like I don't have a huge sock to like character releases. It doesn't really matter to me. Like ultimately, what's gonna happen as any god comes out? It'll change drafting a little bit potentially. I'll make a couple videos on it, and the game is more replayable. That's always a win, you know. So.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemy missing middle or left.
If you're going at crit ADC, you should always be going Titan's Bane. That's the entire point. Because actually, the whole idea of it is that you are stacking it up, the pen. Which, if you're building crit, doesn't make sense because you're trying to get a couple of shots and kill somebody.
An ally has been slain.
going down.
Enemy missing middle.
Okay, he's going into Shield Splitter.
There's a Humbats directly behind me.
I poked this guy quite hard.
Ooh,
Damn!
Wubba, nasty.
Nice! Like, low-key, I was like, what is he doing? Damn, I owe you an
clean.
apology, bro. That shit was crazy.
Be right back. Enemy missing
You got
middle.
wrecked again? That sucks. Sorry, bro. Can you explain what's going on with all the base god stat changes? Yeah, I'll give you the big picture idea. So currently, right now, character stats are pretty homogenous, okay? What that means is regardless of the god I'm playing, generally speaking, my base stats are relatively in line with all the other characters in the game. There are variations, but it's relatively in line. They're not super skewed. So a god like Ymir and a god like Anubis are not that far apart base stat-wise, even though they probably should be and they were in Smite 1. Generally speaking, in MOBAs, characters are pretty shifted base stat-wise on movement, base protections, base health, etc. because the idea is that like classes should matter. And Smite 2 tried to deny that approach, and it was a terrible decision, and it was something they're finally walking back on almost a year and a half later, right? But they are walking back on it, so I'm not going to go over the past, I'll go over the present. So what's the big idea? The big idea is that warriors are getting better early game and scaling slightly weaker as the game goes on. So warriors have higher base health, but it's slightly less health per level gain, higher base power, but slightly less power per level gain, etc., right? Mages, slightly lower health in the early game, especially, and their health growth is, I believe, about the same. Their damage and innate power, I think, is going to be slightly worse, but it'll scale higher per level. So the idea is that there is, you know, a clear contrast, and the entire point is that mage supports should be a little bit weaker because they are squishier, right? So your Barons and Afras of the world don't have as competitive health trades with gods like Ymir and Sobek and stuff in support and in solo. So the idea is that melee supports and solos should be a little bit better in general, and ranged gods in the very early game, where they're most oppressive, should be a little bit worse. That's the approach, and that's the idea. And I think it'll work. I think this was a really good patch. It was one that should have been incorporated into the game design from day one. I don't know why it wasn't, but I am very happy that they acknowledged that, like, the system they had was not working. So, yeah. But that's the idea, like, at its core. Now, again, I don't think, and I want to be very clear, this is not going to be the killer of Baron support and Scylla support. That stuff's going to be completely fine. The point is it'll be a tiny bit worse, right? And some of these, like, you know, Kepris of the world and stuff should be a tiny bit better in the early game where they're most pliable into that stuff. So, again, we'll see how that feels in practice. I don't think we're going to see a huge game shift, but should we see a little bit more potential frontline solos and stuff, or a little bit more opportunity for them to succeed? I think so, yeah. Does that mean mage solos and hunter solos are terrible? Definitely not, but it means they're a tiny bit worse, and they take a little bit more skill and coordination to play, especially if you're playing them like kind of poorly. You're gonna hopefully get punished a little bit harder.
Enemy spotted!
Your left tower is under attack. You have slain an enemy.
Dude. Oh no.
Did they just get ganked on over there?
Bro, I've never seen two people more tilted in my life.
We're winning hard over here.
This is
now,
such
too.
a
These
fucked
guys,
match.
they're
This
in
game is over.
shambles.
Aw. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Now it's a Bacchus support, bro. He's just ganking because wants to help out.
Your team has
Ow.
destroyed the Gold Fury.
Oh shit. We're out. Did they change the way Lifesteal works? A little bit in comparison to Smite 1. They haven't changed it in Smite 2, but in Smite, like, porting it over, they did change it a bit. The big shift you'll see is that ability Lifesteal is generally a lot better in this game. Auto attack Lifesteal is generally a lot worse in this game.
Your left tower
Yeah, that's the biggest shift. So if you're a hunter and you're building Lifesteal, your auto attacks are really not giving you all that. You think SPL comes back this year? 0% chance. Could it come back next year? Yes. Will it ever go back to in-person SPL? No. And it shouldn't. It's a terrible idea. It's a money sink, and it's bad marketing. So, yeah. But I do think an online SPL equivalent, even if it had a different name or something, could come back next year. Obviously, I don't know, but I think that's the hope. What I would say is if you want that to come back, the best thing you can do is obviously play the game, you know, be consistent in the game, try to, you know, get friends and stuff to try it out, and whatnot, so the game itself continues to grow. But also just, you know, watch the Smite Primes, watch the OSLs, watch the competitive Smite stuff currently, so that, you know, people feel an interest, you know.
Be careful, enemy missing middle.
Anubis plus ones, I don't really think he got any. He was one of the first gods in the game. And his ultimate gives, like, the first strike of his ult hits harder, but that's, like, about it. They didn't really change much on the character. I should review patches on stream. I will. Or at least for a YouTube video or both. I fucked it up. Lucky.
I missed my ring bounce. It's all good.
Dark. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. I think you survive. You have two coming. Oh, they're fucked. Nice
Oh
wall.
yeah. Level 14 ADC. Guys, be careful.
Oh, looking like Wubba on the blink.
Yup.
Killing spree.
We're in
I
trouble.
have fast. Should I use it?
Yup.
Coming.
Bro, this Uller character just has 14,000 abilities, man. We shouldn't have fasted. It's so crazy, dude. Like, holy fuck. He just misses his entire kit like 3 times over, but he just has it again.
Yep.
Aw, man.
Yep. Movement speed buff, a lead.
Wait, Snady,
Just
are you streaming?
ridiculous. Yup.
You are?
Yup.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I die. Dude, this Uller character is ridiculous. And I truly believe you have no skill in this game if you think you're good at it.
Ah, come on.
I don't care.
This is ridiculous. Do you think it's better to have an SPL, one big SPL tourney with a big prize pool, or Smite Prime stuff every month? Obviously SPL. Smite Prime's a terrible system for promotion. You should never have best of 1 tournaments be the primary calling card of your competitive scene if you want it to do well. I think the format sucks. I think if you want anything to be viewable and watchable, you need narratives to follow, right? Any competition of any kind has always been propped up by the narratives surrounding it. You can't build narratives in a best of 1 format easily, right? Especially when spectator is not following the same team going through the tournament. They're picking random teams, you know? So it's just a terrible format. I'm not necessarily putting anybody on blast for that, I'm just being honest, right? Like, I think you need to create storylines, and how do you create storylines if it's that format? Best of 3 fearless, closed bracket stuff, you know, where it's like 8 teams battling for top 2 or something. That's how you create narratives, you know? NA versus EU lands, that's how you create narratives. You can't do that in a Smite Prime system. I know this is kind of the interim for hopefully a bigger competitive in the future, and the game needs to continue to do well and continue to grow for that to happen. So I try not to be super harsh on it, but like, this is not a sustainable choice option thing if this game continues to grow, and I don't think it will be. I mean, he can stat check me if he's like evenish, but he's not even. And the thing is I should always build a lead before he can stat check me. So it, you know what I mean? It's like, technically, is it winning? Yeah, but if I'm getting rocks and stuff and I build a lead, which I should, it's no longer winning, so I'm ahead, you know? God to God, 1 to 1 if we're even. Does he win it? Yeah, but again, the point is that doesn't happen. Or it's not supposed to happen. If it happens, something went really wrong.
Attack the fire giant.
Yeah. Is there currently any advantages of going a melee solo? Yeah, a ton. Melee solos are better than range solos by and large.
Be right back. Attack the
Having
fire
frontline in a
giant.
draft is a big deal. If I have tanks, they can absorb, initiate, you know, create openings, tank objectives. That's extremely valuable. Having 2 tanks in a draft, traditional solo support is really good. Sometimes even having 3 tanks with the jungle tank is really good. They're less intuitive to play into backliners. Like, you can play melee solos into backliners very easily and do very well. But if you're not like good at the game, you're gonna struggle really hard in those most of the time. So a lot of people are just like crutching on backliners because they're bad players, but
A drink.
truthfully, like,
Beautiful.
frontline melee solos are the best things in the role, and they generally always have been. Not always, but most of the time have been. Now, granted, some backline solos are strong. You know, I think Anubis is good, Apollo is very strong, Baron Samedi is really strong, Cuckoo Aspect's very strong, but outside of that, you're not really getting a lot of backline solos out there.
Going somewhere?
Dark.
I did not go back. I didn't move at all. I just landed where I landed. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Where the good guys are like hiding. The heck? I'm not sure, but that went really bad. Holy. Darn. Dude, this Uller is so fed. The heck, dude?
Stewie, you literally sashed in. That's why you didn't go anywhere.
When I ulted the, oh, is it just where
You-
you start the ult?
Yeah, because you sashed
Oh.
in, then ulted on his toes. Yep.
I thought it pushed you back regardless.
Under attack.
No, it puts you back from where you ulted from.
Let's see.
Your middle tower is under attack.
This isn't looking good. Darn it, dude.
Enemy team has destroyed the fire giant.
No.
Tower is under attack.
Alright, well, we gotta do some cross-map adventures. Hope for the best. This is not looking good.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
Enemies incoming.
Oh, that's not good. I'm dead.
I do have fire. Trying to help a little. I'm almost there.
There's gonna be a
After
Uller
beats
from our
down.
left any second.
Full comboed. Oh, I was the victim. We're good. He did die. I mean, not that bad. That's Uller dagger down as well. He died. I mean, we don't have to fight, but we should just be happy with that. That's like pretty good.
That's good damage.
Nice. We're out. I got Afro beads, but she still has ult, I think.
Killing spree.
Uh-oh.
Arg.
My gosh. They all do 1,000,000
Your middle
damage.
tower is under attack.
Would you build differ if you were Cuckoo? You just go like a full mana build. Like you go Conduit into Book, and then you go Breastplate Genjis, and that's
Your middle tower
That's that.
has been destroyed.
yeah, this is not a good situation at all. Well, I guess I'll shove right again. How'd the game stay get this bad, or
The enemy
ADC's like
team
not
has destroyed
playing?
the Gold
He's
Fury.
very stinky. If I'm being objective. It's okay though.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
The Humbats up there. He has no beads. You can go on him.
Yeah, I can try. This guy's here.
I mean, that's after ult. Come on.
Bad guys are here now.
I'm dead.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, this shit looks pretty bad. Shit's not looking good.
Nope.
The enemy team has destroyed the pyramid.
Getting ran at. Let's see if I can get out. Fuck, dude. That's so sad. Man. Looks like I have to wave.
Seriously?
Tragic, dude.
I like how Kai calls mages bad and you just did 2,000 damage to that guy. With
Oh,
just your ult.
he is just wrong.
Oh well. It's okay.
Your right tower is under attack. Your
Alright, we're
right
gonna
tower is under
shove.
attack.
Yeah, I mean they're just gonna do fire. It's whatever. I mean, we're not even that far behind, dude. But our draft sucks. Like we just have so much CC and we just have no fucking damage. It feels like
That's too bad.
sucks.
Your right tower
It's not even
is
that
under
we don't have
attack.
no damage, but it's like they have for roll and then we're just like cooked.
Going somewhere.
It's a good Merlin combo.
Wow. That's a good pick. We're pushing left. This actually isn't bad.
Going down. The enemy team
Out of
has
range,
destroyed
are we
the fire
serious?
giant.
Whatever. I'll go 2 are backing, I can't stop them, but our Merlin's out, so that's good. If you guys get that, it's huge. They have fire, obviously. Nice.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy
Oh, I'm dead as
phoenix.
balls.
On
Unlucky.
my way.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
Is there Sunder down?
An ally has been slain.
Is he? Okay, whatever, that's fine. I should have just blinked down, it's all good. They have Dagger on right. Sunder on Bacchus, though, I guess, so that's something. Honestly, not that
Come
bad.
on, Wubba.
Yeah, if you can get out, that's good. He has ult soon.
Oh,
Alright.
that's his blink.
Yeah, they're gonna probably shove lefts. I mean, yeah, tier 2's toast. All good.
The pyromancer has arrived. Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed. Going down.
They're, I guess, on gold, maybe? Not sure.
Yeah, they are. Or in mid.
I'm getting this wave. This is a little
The enemy team has destroyed
bit of a maybe
your
bad idea. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is playable-ish. They're chasing Merlin. Hey, Hunbats jumped over.
You have Thor ulting.
That's his dad. Half her ult, and she has dagger still. It's her dagger
That's
down.
Uller
They use like a
dashed
ton.
or
Just kill
jumped
this
away.
guy. I fucking missed. He's dead though, he is. Nice. Maybe kill Cab. I'm gonna blink
I can take
forward.
him up.
Okay. On the Uller, he blinked out. Bacchus is back.
Uh-oh.
Ah man, if I hit my stuns this fight, I think it's just like super
I think
one.
I'm alright.
Yeah, you're out, but
Oh, he got out absolutely one tap. That stinks.
you kill him.
Nice.
My stuns
This
are
is
really
good
bad
for
this
us.
fight. It is, yeah. I'm dead as shit, but it's fine.
Even in death,
Double kill.
Darn it. All good. Alrighty.
They're gonna be able to fast up mid if they want to.
Yeah. Alright, we'll just have to ward and stuff. It should be okay. I don't know, it's just tricky with this draft, like this Afro and double tank thing. This Bacchus is like very fad. They're all like on fire. Let me go get another word. Did
The
not like
enemy
it
team has
over there.
destroyed the pyramid.
If I take up either of the front line, can we actually kill or no?
I don't think so. Because this Bats is just gonna stall so hard. Yeah, I think we just like... I mean, if you can ever catch like a split Bats on your own or Uller or something, I think that's probably best.
going somewhere. Going down.
Zephyr
How
rolled
does that
down.
not dead?
Bats blink and beads and ult.
I'm dead now.
Bats did die at least. Uller blinked down too.
Merlin's in trouble. Why are you that far up, buddy?
That's like, I mean, that's double combat blink. They used a lot, but I don't think it matters. Tough. Tough, tough, tough.
A monument to my opulent little phoenix is under attack. Recap a little. I only...
Well, that Phoenix is actually kind of getting owns. He should try to stop Baxter a little. Too bad. All good. I mean, we don't lose anything, so it's fine. If they can kill him, he has agility relic on Thor. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I'll take it. It's worth. I don't really have a favorite god baseball. Guess I can just like tag him. He's gonna just run. I swear we can just like look to fight. Like I don't want to fight when
we can.
there's up as much. We're getting a right tier too.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
Bats is here. Nice. This guy's not a bad target. Zephyr ult, still good. He's dead. Oh, this is a terrible. I just want to win this stun. I didn't have to though. My bad.
Buller's back.
Yeah, had a bit of a stinker. That is Zephyr ult down.
Going down.
I'm gonna ult this Bats around the corner.
Nice. Should just be dead off that. Wheeler jumped away, he's slow.
Rocket
Afro as
jumped
well.
in.
Afro beads.
And one
Killed
tap.
Afro. Dark. They're all dead
That's
except
fine.
for
It's a
one.
good fight.
Okay.
Yeah. Stewie for
Should just
everybody.
push mid. Bro, he was so low too. That's lucky. Yeah, fuck doing fire. I think just actually we should
You
do
just
fire.
push mid. You have good
Yeah,
waves. It's
the
up to you.
cab's coming back. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think it's probably bad. We're like not set up to help him. I'm just gonna pull. I have totem pens, so hopefully it matters.
Our ADC is coming. The Thor
Yeah.
can deal with the Uller. He's kind of getting owned actually.
I'm gonna try to help him.
He gets his agility relic in 2. There it is. Nice play.
That was close. Oh man.
Left Phoenix is under attack.
All right, we gotta go left and then gold, and then we'll
There's always
see.
a good time for a drink. Attack left lane.
Double stack on Kali? No, I haven't. Thank you, Coffee or Caffey for the follow. How are you?
Going down.
Bit split. Coming over slowly.
Attack left lane. Stand back.
Should just like get left. It's cab blink
There are
out.
more tricks from where that came from.
I mean, we're getting left Phoenix as well. It's like fine.
I think I kill bats.
Baylor covered left. Nice. We can push left.
I have no beads, Sunder, or ult. I have a shell for us though for
Pretty good
Cabal.
3. Thor is pushing mid. We can just like let him push.
Is under attack.
Going down.
Blitz him a little.
I have a shell. Don't be scared of his ult.
We'll stun that guy.
Middle enemy tower.
Nice.
It's his beads. My ult's
Push
up in
mid.
8.
Middle lane.
Yep.
Ultimate is down.
Uller has no beads.
I just fucking got farmed, dude. Oh man, I beat so late. I like misclicked so bad. Nice kill. We didn't get dagger, they picked it up. Shits. Cabs 1. Nice job. Yeah, no, that's my fault. I threw. All good, just wash. Oh, that was my
Yeah, we
bad.
got 2 birds.
Apologize.
Damn it! It just beats so late. Fuck. And I missed, to be fair, but it's more so about beating late. That's alright. I'm sorry to hear it. Don't worry about it, Flutter. Who am I looking forward to playing next patch? Well, I mean, no god really like changed outright too much. It was just like a system change, right? So, I mean, everything should feel better a little bit, but nothing like particularly, you know? So, I don't know. We do lose a ritual, which sucks a bit, but is what it is.
I mean, he's on gold. Guess it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna play a pick, like, for sure.
Ward here.
Gonna ward this Spooky spot.
Your team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Yeah, we just have to get like good vision, and if we do, we're pretty safe. Cover bottom side. So do have some scary waves.
On my way.
I mean, if we just sit here with them, they're gonna have to defend the waves
Yeah.
at some point.
Defend.
Don't get picked. Nah, don't fight. Wait for the waves to collapse. Fire's not up
So
for
I think
20.
this Bats is in like a bottom right pocket. Okay, he's there.
Arthur is in trouble.
An
Uller
ally
Dark.
has
blink.
been
I'm
slain.
gonna just try to poke this Bacchus maybe.
Double.
I shouldn't have even have tried, bro. My gosh. Uller has no blink.
Let's have the good guys. Cab blink down. I think we're fine. Holy shit, this is fucking terrifying.
I know.
We have to defend fire,
they're
and the
just
thing
gonna
is they're
do
gonna play
this.
corners. Do they Afro? Probably not, right?
No, just Uller blink.
Oh, we're gonna lose. Unlucky. Okay, well,
know,
fuck
yeah,
it. I'm
it's
just gonna
over.
send it. It is what it is. Got off, which was pretty troll. They're still on it.
Defend the fire giant.
7k. Slow, nice. Okay, they
Nice.
threw
Yeah, you
so
killed
hard.
him.
They played that so
They,
bad.
no, yeah, they're
Oh,
picking
they're
it up.
still on it.
Defend.
Walk up.
Giant.
Just go in. It's fine. Just walk up. Bro, he's hitting the Bacchus. Okay, I mean it's gonna
Okay,
work.
Get the
but
dagger, get the dagger, get the dagger. Nice.
That's fine.
No.
Shut down.
What the heck, dude?
Destroyed the
All right,
fire
it's
giant.
fine. They have fire on 2. We'll take it. That's good. That guy's
It's
no
gonna
blink.
be 1 because Bats is backing.
Yeah, if you guys can kill him. Nice. Maybe we get left to Phoenix. No, he'll cover it. I'd probably. He is scary, but should be fine. Nice.
We do nothing to that guy.
Oh man, this is stressful as shit.
On my way.
Damn, hold that. You're getting no help.
I think I ever kill this.
He's gonna just try to backdoor left. I mean, it could work.
Yeah, the Uller is up now.
Yeah. Maybe you guys can kill him? I don't know. Probably has everything up.
Be careful.
They're all up now too. Man. Just back to square freaking one.
Yup. At least we didn't lose.
Sure.
Can sit the bush here.
Yeah. Nobody's on right. I'm gonna catch the wave.
Your team has destroyed the pyramids.
Alright, well. It's a whole lot of nothing going on for a bit. Reminds me of the Darvin Ham meme. Let's take it back to 0 and 0. Dude, the POV from that clip is insane. It's like, you know, it's like below him. It's so weird.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
shit is so funny. You're
That
alone?
sucks.
Dark.
I know that. That's Uller beads.
Okay, they're gonna.
Unlucky.
There are more tricks from where that came from.
That was also.
Have Blink for mine. I mean,
They use
I think
Humbat's
it's
ult
alright.
too.
okay. Use the Parashu. I mean, that's good. Afro ult too. back, it's fine. Vessel again. Maybe it's not fine. Oh, this bat still just has fire, so one auto hits me for 500, man. Ay. Maybe it's okay. Their fire's almost over on the bats. We'll lose 2 phoenixes. That might be it, though. 7, brother.
Yep.
Might have been a bad idea.
Good.
It's
I
alright.
don't know. I'm fucking useless, dude. This is a terrible Naja game.
Dark.
Titan is under attack.
Damn it.
Too bad.
One of my builds bad. I just feel like I do no damage. I feel like I take 1,000,000.
Defeat.
Yeah, I don't know. Good Pele build? I don't know one off the top of my head, but I would go on, thank you for the follow. I would go on Smite Source, and there should be one there under Pele. That's probably pretty okay. Damn. Yeah, he did a lot of damage.
I'll be right back in a second.
Alright.
Alright. I'm back.
What up, Stuart? What up, Kura? Why'd you... No, it's a visual bug. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. The leveling up just, like, continues on infinitely. It's just a bug. See, I'm still going. Show the builds? Sure. Kate aspect's just terrible. I mean, yeah, it definitely needs a little extra, but that extra is probably just a rework. It just sucks. You know? Okay. Okay. Damn it, that was a close one. It's all good. Okay. Oh man. All right. Okay. Do. Check this. Could we use War Flag with Bolin in solo? Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. Bologna's kind of just in a weird spot. She was such a good character before, like the best solo in the game good, and now she's not. And I don't think she's bad, but it's just like a pretty jarring transition. So I haven't really been playing a lot of Bologna, honestly, but I'm sure it's fine. How would I try to build a more proper Akate solo? I don't really think it exists. I think the god, you just build full damage, and if you don't build her full damage, you don't do anything. Like, I don't think she's a util character, you know what I mean? Like, you would just build her with damage, and if you're gonna build her with utility, why would you not play, like, Aphrodite or somebody who actually, like, has utility, you know what I mean? It's kind of the thing with the god and why she's not really a soul laner. Good luck, dude. Stuart, I got coaching tonight, I found out, as well.
What time? What time?
7 p.m., I think.
What role? Solo?
Top down team.
OSL team?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think so. Yeah.
I have coaching this weekend.
Do you?
I do.
I thought I was told you didn't have coaching. Has things changed?
Yeah. I'm not doing the I trust me. If you do not want me in charge of your team coaching, is pretty much what I told him. I said I'll help you in the jungle, but not the team. You do not, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'm in charge of their draft, and it just wouldn't be good. I'm trying to save everybody here.
For sure. We have okay. Ban Odin. What's up, Zen? How are you, bro? How is he gonna help draft? He has no idea what half the gods do. Low keys,
Exactly.
that's a
what
good
I'm
point.
saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly,
Wait, they asked you
that
for
was
draft
my
help?
entire point. They asked for draft help, and then to just watch like from a top down, like in general. I was like, guys, I also wouldn't be that helpful because my thing would be like, why are we here? This makes no sense.
Why?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? I could just imagine you trying to like explain what a solo is doing in the late end of the fight. You would not use nice words to say it. Like,
I know. I feel like I'd get frustrated past a certain point.
yeah, probably. Oh man, that is funny. I have one tomorrow after Smite Prime. Oh man, I am busy schedule out here. Kura, you didn't reply to my DM, did you? Bruh. Oh, never mind. What? No, bro, I'm meaning today. Oh my gosh. Kong Merc. Yup. What do you think of an ADC Mori build? Trash. Don't do it. What's up, Dre?
Mark, you're pissing me off.
Why?
Because you're a dumbass.
You're griefing. You said.
I'm not.
Says
You
Snady.
asked how long does
You said-
bingo last.
you
I
said
said 2 weeks.
Aw.
And
They
you're
have
like,
Rick Grimes
what
on
time
their
does it
team.
end tonight?
Yeah.
It doesn't end tonight.
What do
It's 2 weeks long.
But you know what I mean. I mean, you go at a time tonight, and when is it over tonight?
No, I don't. No,
Then-
I don't.
Then why'd
You're
you?
playing bingo for 2 weeks
It-
straight, big name.
It's yes, the bingo is open the entire time.
Ah, come on.
It's not like we're not
But
sitting
you
down
said
and playing
today-
a game of bingo.
You said
dumbass.
today, Snady, I'm gonna be busy. I gotta record a game and play bingo. That's what you said.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I told you that it's an event. It's a 2-week
You
long
must
event.
love
Oh
bingo
my.
if you're playing for 2 weeks straight.
No, dude, it's not actual bingo. It's sort of RuneScape, you dumbass.
See, Stuart, I told you. Try to explain it. I didn't understand it. It's confusing.
Yeah, well, that's just because you're like stupid and
Ah.
dumb.
What's so confusing? They call out a bunch of numbers.
No,
and you get
no,
5 in a
no,
row,
no,
and you
no,
yell
no.
bingo and or type bingo in the RuneScape chat.
That actually sounds fun. I haven't played bingo in a while.
That's
I
also
asked
not
to
what
go,
it
and
is.
he said no.
Yeah, why did I say you can't go?
He doesn't have a
Because
RuneScape account.
I don't remember.
You're gatekeeping RuneScape, dude. Share the
Yeah.
game.
Deal with it.
Grow the game.
Bro,
Bro,
no.
you two are pure and utter
Wait, but
doggy
then why aren't
doo.
you recording your video?
Because I was waiting for one of you to be done so I can queue.
We're in another game.
I'll be done in
Yeah,
hour or
when-
so.
Oh, bro,
That's
no
what I'm saying.
way, dude. Just queue one now. The queues are not going to get better. They're going to get worse.
No, the point is I want to duo queue.
But why?
Tom will be awake somewhat soon.
Yeah,
but he won't
it's
play.
12 a.m. You'll be awake.
Wait, why are you on timer's ass like that?
On Kai.
Oh, I thought you
Wait.
said time. I thought you said Inferno.
Wait,
No,
what?
sorry, I said Tom. I said
Yeah, Tom.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, I see. No,
Wait,
I'm literally
isn't
playing
Rick-
bingo.
No,
Rick
it is
Grimes.
Snatty. I'm just messing around. Yeah, that's the main character of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yup. Bro, this
What
guy's
if
the
it's
goat.
him?
No, Snady is just a meme. Yeah.
Bye.
Some
mean
people
Sandy?
say Sandy. Yeah.
What up, Sandy?
Bro, I don't think this is the real Rick Grimes. You know he's British? It's crazy.
Nah.
He is. I haven't played a lot of Chiron Aspect recently. So do you want to play Terraria or no?
When?
Bro, like literally whenever. I asked you and you were like, I can't.
Okay, in stream right now. Leave your
Bro,
game.
I can't leave the game. I'm an ambassador.
That's
Get
that's
banned.
that's exactly what I thought.
Dark.
Bro, you messaged me the other day to play, and then
Yup.
you're like, I can't. I'm playing Smite, then I'm doing fucking Stronghold, and then I'm doing
Stonehold.
Spams.
It's
Like,
not Stronghold. It was Stonehold.
Same
And then I'm
thing,
playing
dude.
bingo.
Bro, I had Monopoly that night.
You know what's scary? You guys think you're funny. but you're
Dude,
just
I
like,
think it's pretty funny.
I know, that's why I said it's scary.
Yeah, it's not scary.
Everyone in the chat is laughing at you, not with you.
Dude, that's okay.
I can live with that too.
Yup.
Stewie, side note, you're terrible.
Aw.
I can also live with that.
I just watched you lose your team the game last game.
I'm getting a phone call, dude. It's griefing
Okay.
because when I get a phone call, my Twitch chat freezes. Stop!
I'll
Okay.
start reading out some chat messages. Bibby PM redeemed Geed.
Thank you, Bibby.
Then he said, I was cooked on Merlin. Cooking on Merlin. Aspect is Geed. Also, what is that ringtone? Like, that's the
It's
most,
the
like...
bot default one. I know.
Bro, do you have an Android?
No, I have an iPhone.
That is not the default Android.
Maybe it's not the default. I just picked the bot one. Dude,
I
it's
wonder
it's
why.
actually bad to have a ringtone you like, because then you'll like not be swift on dealing with it.
Look, someone in your chat said RuneScape Bingo Pog. See? Beast.
I know. It's an awesome idea, and I'd love to play, but I'm not allowed to.
Be careful.
Bro, me too. I tried to join as well. I was barred from entry.
Someone said Android is geed, like might as well just ban that guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you have an Android, just like leave the chat, like there's no point.
Come on. I don't have any. Wait, who makes androids again? Samsung?
Yeah. Yeah,
Who's-
Samsung.
Is that are they owned by a company? Or is it
It's
Samsung just the thing, like the big thing?
Well, Android it
Bow and a target. Fly arrow.
Sandy, what's the difference between inting and piss inting? Been pondering it lately.
1 second. I'm trying to kill the
The
bad
difference
guy.
is one is you're pissing while doing it, and the other one is you're just.
Ooh, the
inting.
disco rotation.
Nice.
What's the difference between inting and piss inting? Well, if you're like, okay, so like, it's kind of like degrees of severity, you know what I mean? It's like, think of like burns, right? Like, what's the most severe burn you could get? It's, what, 3rd degree, right? Or is it 1st degree?
Yeah,
3rd degree,
third.
yeah. So like, inting is like a
No,
first
that's not what it's
Is
called.
it backwards? What's it?
So full thickness is the
Oh,
worst kind of burn, and then it's called partial thickness superficial. And superficial is like not that bad.
I'm dead as fuck.
No,
Oh,
you're
not.
good. Turn it.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Listen, go by
Nice.
degrees, guys. You're bots.
Yeah, so anyways, the 3rd degree, like, that's piss inting.
Any
It's not third
damage.
degree,
Oh
though.
my god.
It's
Huge.
called a full thickness burn, bro. Come on.
Okay, full thickness burn is piss inting.
Yep.
Is that on the bingo card tonight?
Yeah, not
I'm sorry,
being
Big
an
Nate.
idiot.
I'm done. I'm done.
Bro, we should all play Jeopardy.
Sandy, also, why were you
unironically love
messaging
that.
literally everybody in the Discord yesterday? What time do I get off work?
I
today?
wanted an answer.
I
Me and
answered you
me and Kai were
immediately.
just queuing. and we both got
I saw
him.
you all. Everybody was in the call, so I just messaged everybody. What time does Big Nate get off work tomorrow?
What were
or
you
some
doing,
shit like
school?
that. That was a geek question.
Sandy actually just has the most free time of anyone I've ever
Dude,
met.
I'm a very busy guy. You know, I just like I won't lie, my schedule got a little bit more free because you know I've been grinding, you know, Stonehold and stuff, so I haven't had as much time, but got a bit more time now, which is nice.
Sandy, you're a busy guy.
You know, guys, I'm on March. It's spring break. I don't know why I have a spring break, but I'm off this entire upcoming week. Holy! I can't wait to play some Smite. Oh, Kurt, did you see the patch?
No,
It's geed.
define good.
I actually think it's good. It's so the big thing. It's not too much individual balance, but Aspect 1 got nerfed. But the big thing is that they have effectively brought back stat weighing on characters. So like every mage has less health now. Every tank is tankier early game, but has slightly less like armor growth. So the idea is that like support and Warriors X got slightly nerfed as well. Well,
What
actually,
did they
like pretty
get?
decently nerfed. Not slightly, pretty decently nerfed.
What is it? The heal?
No, they buffed the heal, but they nerfed the strength and they nerfed the procs. And they nerfed as well. So they
So
buffed
it's
the
not
heal by
nerf,
10.
it's a tweak.
It's a tweak, but it's more nerf than buff, like definitely. Like it definitely hurts more than it helps.
Box is coming.
But they buffed selflessness upgraded by like 5 procs of each, which doesn't really do much. But the big thing is that like all of the gods have had like slight stat redistribution. So like movement speed's been tweaked on base gods, health per level, base health, etc. to like match like kind of a class system, which I think is really good because that helps make the barons of the world like worse in support. It helps make the the frontliners actually better. So I think like I'm not saying Kepri and stuff's gonna be good, but they have a bit more opportunity to like not be the worst thing of all time.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Ooh, YouTube short. Hold that enemy team.
How that?
Yup.
Enemies have returned to base.
Next patch, Emoji will be nerfed? No, because she's a guardian. She actually might be better. It's not that ranged characters are necessarily getting nerfed. It's that, well, ranged auto attacks are generally getting nerfed a little bit, but it's that mages specifically and stuff, and like guardians, they're getting better stat distribution. So Umoja's still a guardian, Ardio's still a guardian, although they have ranged autos. Charon, who's coming into the game, is still a guardian, and obviously Charon's a very exciting ad. He's gonna be freaking fun, dude. So yeah, I think this is an upcoming, like, really nice patch, dude. I actually am quite happy. You know, you guys obviously know I've been very vocal about how much I dislike this patch, but I think they did a good job. They took the Guan Yu aspect nerf I suggested, which I was really happy about. They nerfed the healing per tick by a decent amount, and they reduced some of the int scaling by 33% on the healing. It probably isn't enough, honestly, but it's like definitely noticeable. So I was happy about that. Did they mention how it works with aspects? Currently I don't think there's any interaction. So like Thor aspect is not gonna have different health stats. It'll just be resembling Thor whatever stats he has now adjusted. Thor aspect also got nerfed slightly. I don't think it kills him at all, but yeah, it hurts. Aladdin got nerfed again, by the way. That guy's probably unplayable. Hold that.
Why?
I don't know, actually.
Because everyone complains about him.
Everyone does complain about him, but he didn't need another nerf.
Like, what is there to complain about? Because he's
yeah, just the
yeah, but why?
The lamp.
Because they don't know how to beads the ult.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
There's almost be the Ares must be the best damage in the game.
So yeah. I don't think there's aspect cases, which is good. There shouldn't be, because that's how you create, I would argue, probably a bigger issue. At least currently there aren't. There might be, and if they do it, I don't think it's automatically a bad thing. We have to do it intelligently. I don't think it's needed. Yeah. But I look, I think it's a good patch. I think it, like, a game where support characters have stats that actually help reflect that, even if it's not a huge shift, is a good thing. You know, like, Ganesha should be a better support than he is right now, just from a tankiness POV. And that's part of the promise, you know, especially in the early game. Because, like, one thing about support specifically is, like, melee supports feel horrible in the early game if you don't have pressure. Like, unplayably bad.
Because they just auto-attack you and you
yeah,
can't close the gap.
It's miserable. It's the worst thing in the world. So, like, for that to get better by any capacity, again, I want to be very clear. I don't think this patch is getting rid of any of the good support picks or any of the good range solo picks at all. But it's closing the gap a little bit, and that's an improvement. And I look at improvements, you know, like, I have to be realistic, right? So, yeah. Again, like, is Apollo aspect and stuff still going to be good? 100%, but in solo, but, like, it'll be a little bit worse, and that's workable. I'll take what I can get, you know?
Your left tower is under attack.
What's up, John? How are you, bro?
There's a Merc coming right. He has ult.
Yeah, I definitely overstayed. It's... I think I'm okay.
This dash, he's proccing ult. Cancel it, should be fine.
Well, we went in. Respect that.
You ready? He's right here. Fine, he's right on you. I can stun him in a second.
I shouldn't have ulted
fast.
so early, but you not geed.
He's fast.
Ah,
He's faster
come on,
than me.
Stuart. Oh, crud, there was a diabolical Studi brick in the first game. I gotta clip it, it's so funny.
That does not sound like me.
Bro, he ganked and literally didn't hit a single thing. It was unbelievable.
Do we?
Bro, he
That
was
does not sound like
he
me.
ganked on Hoi, tried to go for a fancy ricochet and did 0
Yeah, that does sound like me, actually.
That shit was not geed. Oh man.
I'm ready for
Come
tomorrow,
on,
Big
Stuart.
Daddy. I'm ready.
After those
Ready for the
no-job
weekend?
plays,
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
don't know, dude.
I'm in a good mood. Feeling geed.
Like, should I even show up?
I mean,
Yeah, you're gonna
I do think
own.
Naja's jungle's good, but yeah, I might have to. Big Nate, you might be on Naja duty on your team. I don't think Lash plays that shit either.
I'm on everything duty.
Damn. Are you guys scrimming tonight?
No.
Hell
Damn,
no.
so you're going in blind with the new guy? That's fun. We were supposed
What's the
to
point
scrim
of
tonight to figure out what people want to play tomorrow. No?
We typically wait till there's 10 seconds on the clock and just say, what do we want here?
Fair enough, bro. That's valid.
Yeah, my team is sick.
Yup. Top 3 picks for solo. I got a tier list answering that question soon, but you know.
Somu Kong, Hades.
Xing Chen. You know Briz would be
Yeah.
laughing if I said that.
Fucking. Where's that guy?
I could high key if you want, just like end my stream with the tier list, and then you and Stewie could queue if you want. I do that.
I'm not gonna be on. Maybe. I don't know. Me and Big Nate are the best combo right now.
But why?
Stewie was griefing so hard last night.
You guys are teammates.
And?
Bro,
team
I'm
was
so
terrible. Like, what do
crazy
you
with this
want?
Chiron aspect, by the way. I don't
just
I don't
kidding.
have one out yet, but I will be making one probably in this stream. It'll be a overall tier list, because guys, listen, Weekend made a solo lane tier list last night. Oh man. Oh
It
man.
was really good.
Listen, Weekend, I have a lot of appreciation and stuff for. You know, I'm on the Smite source, and there's probably someone on Smite source on my stream right now hearing this, but listen, that list was blasphemous. That was not, that was sacrilegious, that list. It was ridiculous. So I've got to set the record straight. I feel a calling to. So guys, listen, we have 2 choices for tonight. I could do a solo lane tier list specific, or I could do a general over the shoulder, like full game tier list, all roles included. Obviously less solo lane nuance included because it's a general tier list. But it's up to you. I'll obviously do both if wanted. But what do you guys want?
I can say what I want.
Sure.
I want what makes you
I want you to
happy,
shut the hell
Steve.
up.
Ah, come on.
2
All
very
that.
different answers.
Yeah,
to
thank you,
that.
Stuart.
I'm just kidding, Sneaky.
Fuck! I almost freaking triple killed them. Darn it.
How come you didn't?
Honestly, I'm not that geed, like, I think.
I know, I've been watching your shorts. They've been pretty mediocre.
Yeah, some of my
recently,
shorts
you
have been
step
ass,
up.
I'm not gonna lie. The problem is, dude, is like I clip them
Not fun
myself.
when you agree.
Yeah. I clipped them myself. Like that joust clip was some fucking dookie. Like that was ridiculous.
I did see a Joe's clip pop up, and I was like, okay, so we're just like, I play games on Xbox. Ass.
Yeah, that one was a bit rough. You know, I got a short on inbound, and somebody commented like some passive aggressive thing of like, yeah, you only
Inbound's way
cherry
better
pick
than me.
moments of you playing good. You know, unlike
That's the
other
whole
content
point,
creators.
dumbass.
I'm like, yeah, like you literally grew up like in a fishbowl. Like this is just the smartest. Yeah, it's crazy, ridiculous. I didn't even say anything, but I was just like, yeah, this is one of the smartest people. I think
I mean, that's just like your
in a
average
room of one
steady viewer,
people.
right?
Yeah. Ah, come on.
Hold that 208 people.
Damn. Think a general's a good idea. All right.
But like Sandy's takes on like other roles is so bad. He has,
That's
like, no
cap.
idea. Right.
I have good drafts
I'm-
most of the time. Stewie, did I have good draft suggestions in our game day set?
I pretty much did the draft.
Oh, come on.
It's true.
No wonder you lost. Yeah, but did
These
you?
guys got no Priglin?
Yeah.
Damn. Guys, I am silent on everybody this game. Just like Queen. I think general review, because God stats changes will switch a lot. Well, honestly, dude, I don't think it's going to switch a crazy amount. Like, I do not expect any solo laner, and I know I'm projecting it without experience, but like, I don't think any solo laner is going to change from a tier POV off of these shifts. It's not that big of a deal. It's just more so like within the tier there's a bit more parity, but like saying Apollo aspect's gonna be like markedly worse now is just like, I think, excessive and hype. You know, that's just like not accurate with the numbers. You know, before when you were speculating maybe, but with the actual numbers, no way. Kirby, thank you for the sub, 3 months. How are you? Thank you so much. Baby, thank you for the 45 streak goat. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Be
guys,
helpful,
can we get
for
10
sure.
gifted subs in the chat? Come on.
No,
Don't be
stop
stingy,
that.
guys. Come on.
Thank you, dude.
Don't be stingy.
Like, you guys
Anything
are so
about melee?
weird. Like, why are you not donating 5 and 10 gifted
Dude,
right now? Like,
Shut up. Melee damage buffs, yeah, it was just,
Mukdash.
it's just, like, basically stat adjustments have occurred, and a lot of warriors have better upfront damage,
1
but
HP.
slightly worse damage per level.
so you're indirectly saying that Bologna support just got better.
Sorry. That's too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Attack fire giant. On my way.
Bimarok, thank you for the gifted to Friar for the win. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Let me hit this.
Okay.
We pull. I have super 1 buff. Watch this, Stuart.
Destroy.
And you just walk out of it. Awesome.
I don't want it.
Dark.
Come on, Stuart.
I'm trying to win the right way. You're cheating.
I was actually so close. Oh, he picked up dagger. Oh no.
I'm dead.
I'm dead too. Maybe not actually. Gosh, man. Like, this ADC, bro.
I know.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. Gonna lose my mind, I think. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. You know what? I'll let it be. But holy crap.
The enemy team has destroyed the pyro.
It's tempting, man. Oh dear. Okay, all good. Like, okay, all good.
Your right tower is under attack.
Somebody in my YouTube chat just said, Big Nate. Yo, what up, goat?
Someone just gifted 10 subs. You're welcome.
Oh shit. Dude, Zen, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Your right tower.
So we're just
Big
inting
Nate,
now.
I'm so
Bro.
hungry. Give me some money.
Bro, Zen, I... Thank you, dude. Guys, yes or no if I get Stewie something to eat so he doesn't go to bed hungry again?
Guys, I have
Again.
Stewie's address. If I just posted in the
Well,
chat, will you guys send him like a DoorDash order or something?
Well, I'm quite picky, so run it by me first.
That'd be
Guys,
so
if you were to
funny.
order Stewie food right now, what would you order him? Best order gets his address.
Stewie, what are you allergic to?
Is under
I'm allergic to
Peanut
nothing. I'm
shellfish.
just a picky eater.
Just-
Just a picky eater. I'd get you like a Brussels sprout broccoli like super combo.
Oh, I'll eat that. It's
Really?
mainly sauces. Like I don't like
120p?
mayonnaise and ranch.
so you're telling me you
Yeah,
don't like it
disgusting.
saucy?
I like barbecue sauce.
Group up.
Do you like
Like the Golden
sushi?
Fury.
Okay,
Stay
someone
Yeah,
said
I do.
someone said
Not that picky,
sushi
then.
at Subway, dragon sushi roll with edamame and a boba tea.
I don't really care for boba tea, but sushi in general is very good.
Wait, bro, okay, no, I just got fucking Smite 2 bugged, by the way. This is
You
ridiculous.
just 1v5 in mid.
Bro, my dash got canceled by nothing. And I got put on cooldown. What is that? Oh
I'm
my
about to end.
gosh. GG.
My disco's about to end.
I'm just a fucking zombie in Rick Grimes' world. This is ridiculous. GG. GG. Oblivion, doing good, dude. We have OSL on Sunday against Sunprod. It's going to be streamed on Smite Game. That'll be pretty cool.
You're gonna get annihilated, by the way.
Dark. I think it'll be
I'm going
fun.
all in on Prod. Stewie versus Prod in the jungle. Like, have you not done the calculations?
Bro, like, low-key, like... That's a good point, but...
This is like David versus Goliath. If David was fucking blind
I
and
don't
deaf and
think
have
it's
no
that big of a
limbs.
difference.
Aw, come on.
David versus Goliath?
Your
Yeah,
right
with all
tower
the
is under attack.
No, I would
inaccuracies.
find for Osiris, I would use the just literally go on, click on Osiris. I have a build on there. Definitely do not do this on Osiris. This would not be the best. It'd be okay, but not the best. You want a bit more like prots. Like I have a lot of strength in this build actually. You know, since it's hybridy items, you want more like true tank items.
An enemy has been slain.
Are the builds updated for this patch? Yeah, no, there's a couple of builds that, like, might say last patch, but that's just because I didn't really feel a need to, like, update them, because they're the same. You know what I mean? And I can, like, get through that more, but generally speaking, yeah, the builds, like, day or two after patch are, like, fine. And again, most of the time, like, builds from the previous patch don't really phase out anyways, unless the items, like, directly are getting nerfed and stuff. And then they just like options. Like you don't have to go shield splitter on gods like Mulan. I might have it in the build, but that's just because it's like a new choice and that's interesting. But you can build Runeforge Mulan with into Glad Shield as you did before and be very happy. You can just get mid Phoenix low key.
There's no Loki in your room.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We couldn't even get that shit either. We kind of owned him. East. That's Wukong ult. I think we can push mid. Surely this is just good. Dude, where are you? What the
I
heck?
died. I'm dead.
What?
I traded with Buffet.
Oh, I'm dead. Bro, how is this going so bad every fight? What is going on? Ah, man, every fight feels so unplayable. I don't get it. Fuck.
Do you think it's possible that it's Stewie's fault?
I don't
I
know.
was dead after a positive trade. Y'all stay hate.
I just asked a question.
It might be.
Destroyed a left enemy tower.
Damn it, dude.
Yes, I'm proud as Kavika and John.
Yeah.
So you're getting diffed in the jungle, ADC, and solo lane.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I meant for the other team.
They on fire.
I don't think yet, but maybe soon.
Ward the fire giant.
Defend the fire giant.
The enemy team has
Yes,
destroyed
they
the
were.
fire
Tough.
giant.
Well, that's not good. It's time to cross map, guys. So here's how cross mapping works. I'll give you a very simple guide. They want to go duo lane, most likely, because duo lane has Gold Fury and it has the Phoenix that they really want to get. Because it makes the next fire a lot easier to do, because fire rays across the map are a problem. So we just literally go where they're not, in this case top right. If they group and kill us top right, it's not a big deal, because then our team pushes left. And worst comes to worst, if they push right, who cares? Because that Phoenix is like low value, and the wave's far away, so by the time they actually get a real siege, we'll be back up. So literally, cross-mapping is just being where they're not. It's that simple. Application-wise, it can be a bit more complicated, but that's the core idea. And again, shoving your waves and just being where they're not is super, super impactful, because we're just trying to burn the fire, right? Because they're stronger than us, so if we can make them waste time, it's really good. We get the right wave shoved, you see a LaFay's covering, that's killing their tempo, and look how fucked their tempo is. Now we can just back go left here probably, clear out a wave with the fast, and we're just like golden, while they achieve literally nothing.
This is why we're gonna win tomorrow, Big Nate. Like, this knowledge is just too good to lose.
Yup.
That's not my teammate.
I know, that's why I said where. Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
day,
Sunday.
sorry.
Yup. So now they should be coming top left, and Stewie Smite's gonna walk into them and die for nothing. Dark.
Oh, my Aegis ain't go off.
That's what I expect tomorrow. We're ready.
Thanks.
Now I'll
Why
keep
did Guan
clearing the
just
left
leave that
wave,
poor guy?
and if they don't cover me, they're gonna lose the Phoenix. Now they will, unfortunately.
He's got a 500 shield. He'd be dead already. Ridiculous.
We're just gonna get a solo kill. W boys.
An ally has been slain.
Hold
Do
that,
some
Rick.
run around stuff. Yup.
Enemies have returned to base.
Morgan back.
And just like that though, their fire is like largely gone, which is awesome. It's like so we don't get a Phoenix out of it. So it actually felt doable for a bit, but we played it the best we could. So
Yep.
yeah. Yep. So it's all good.
You have a Wukong coming this way to you. He just birded.
Yeah, I'm playing pretty
I can
safe.
just push mid and make him react.
Follow me.
Okay, they're starting to come over. Tanks are with us. We're like tagging him.
I'm
He's just
good. I'm
tanky.
good.
What the hell? He misclicked. It's okay. Oh man. Nice kill. We're pushing right slowly. Phase here.
Bacchus jump. We're gonna
yeah.
kill everybody. It's Merlin Aegis.
Nice. You guys see how much freaking damage we do though? It's like crazy. I'm actually hitting so hard. Like we are, I swear I have like 1 billion damage dealt this game. It's nuts. Should push mid. I think we end here, but we can get Phoenixes, so it's good enough.
That's like basically ending.
Yeah. Unless it's game 1 of OSL against, what was their team name? I forgot. Jungle Skogs. And then it's not ending. Darg.
Come on, Stuart.
Trust me, that one's not me, surprisingly. I did my job.
Whose fault is it?
My backline.
Who's your backline?
Inferno and Stallone. Way to go, guys.
Aren't you playing with Inferno tomorrow?
Yeah.
You gotta air that shit out, bro. Why are you blaming him like that? That's crazy.
I send him a message and all he'd respond with is a GIF or a picture of Chris T. Dixon. That's all he would respond with, I guarantee
That's
you.
so
Bro,
true.
it's crazy. I asked Inferno if he was down to play Saturday. He said yeah, but like I don't really want to play with Stewie. And I said we can't find
Damn.
anyone else in time. And he was like,
We're best
fine, whatever.
friends.
Damn.
That's cat. Inferno literally messaged me every night saying good night, Big Nate, and I'm like, good night.
He doesn't,
Inferno.
dude, he don't talk.
We have
He
to
just
ward.
don't
They're
want
gonna
to talk
send
to
it.
you. Stewie, sometimes I think you need to look inward. What was it that Sandy? What was it you used to say? Let the play come to you. What was it? Something like that.
That me just bomb this.
That
at
sounds like some
7K.
dog shit, I would say. Let the
What
play
was-
come to you.
No, it was something like that. It wasn't that, but it was something like that. What was it?
Got it. Trying to think. Let's see if we don't get hornswoggled right here first. I'm dead as shit. LaFay's literally one shot, dude. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Dude, your 2
Darn
came up.
it.
You should use your 2 first. Come on,
You
Sandy.
know, I should have ulted like half a second later. I would have got another auto off and lived. I mean, we get fire, but it's just like not even a winning fight. Like, what the F?
An enemy has been slain.
That's a nice kill at least. Damn it. Like, I was in a kind of weird spot that fight. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna need a solo lane tier list because you had a nightmare last night about weekends. Bro,
note,
that shit was
gave-
bad. I'm not gonna lie. I like weekend. You guys know that, but that was a bad
I ain't
list.
airing out dirty laundry, but me and Stewie gave Weak Nation the weak ween last night.
You owned him? Damn, is
Yeah,
it
I
a
played
video?
Mercury support.
Ooh, beast.
I stole Fire Giant with a fucking Merc punch
Nice.
for like 80 damage.
Yeah, no,
Hold that, Kurt.
the list was a little rough. I mean, he had some good points. He did have some good points, but it was a bit rough. Like I think the things that he had right was he definitely said that Mori solo was very strong with the tank build, and he's right on that. That shit is OP. So that was a good shout that I probably wouldn't have expected most people to get, or even solo lane players who made a list. So that was a good one. But there was some rough ones in there. So I need to... I could make it after this game, technically, but I don't know. We'll see. So now that I have a coaching... What's up? What's up? It's like a little... It's a
Are you
little
streaming your
fucked.
coaching?
I don't think so. I mean, I could,
What
but...
time is that?
7.
Oh, cool. So you've been fucking bothering me all day to get up for, and you're like, oh, I'm making a tier list and fucking coaching and gotta
Yeah.
paint my toenails. Like, so dog shit.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna do one. I was like, I was trying to be considerate. I was like,
Guys,
well,
this
Big Nate has
persona that
bingo
you
today.
see of fucking Stat Nation on stream, this is not,
What do you mean?
this is not who Snatty is. Snatty is a
What?
terrible person.
Why?
Terrible person and pure dog shit. Do not
Dude,
be deceived.
I'm not a terrible
Makes me
person.
feel
I
bad
definitely.
about myself.
Ah, come on. I definitely.
Like, the things Snatty says to Stewie off stream are despicable.
You guys ever cried yourself to sleep before? Try doing it every night.
Fucking hold.
Yeah, hold that.
Hold that, Stewart.
Dude, someone saying they cried themselves to sleep and just saying hold that is diabolical. That's fucked up. That is just not right.
Guys, I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm not gonna dox him, but Stewie's real name is not Stewie,
Stewart.
fun fact.
Stuart, Ed, walk in, Inferno. Please hit the Titan. Stuart! Oh my gosh, you missed the one. This is unbelievable. You're so lucky, your gods.
It reset.
You reset it 3 times there, by the way.
Dude.
What am I supposed to do?
Watching you play is seriously incredible.
Dude, I
And
have
here
to
we
play
go,
with
I'm
that
gonna
tomorrow.
cry
Isn't that
again. Thanks
fucked
a
up?
lot.
This is just
I have to play with that tomorrow, and there's money on the line.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me.
Stay mad, everybody.
Bro.
You reset it 3
What am I
times.
What's your
supposed to-
team
she's gonna
name?
she kills me.
Bro, we are buying
Oh,
the
crap,
under
I
on
do
that
not
team.
like our
That team.
name.
What's the team
Why?
name? Oh my gosh.
fan.
What? Wait, we have a fire
What do you
wave on
want it to
Titan.
be?
Maybe it's okay.
What
Fire
do you
waves
want
are
it to
so
be
OP.
then?
Titans suck. Come on, fire
That's
wave.
6K.
Oh, dude,
Just we
damn
can
it.
fast here. We can fast to the thing.
Yup.
Oh, I just bought both 3K pots. I'm
Go
gonna
left,
do a
go left, go
billion
left.
damage.
Attack left lane. Attack left lane.
Go in.
I'm behind. Roger, Roger. I'm behind you.
Yup.
You got full clearance to. I don't know. Just go in.
Ultimate
Rick,
is down.
what is this? I TP all the way back here? That's some malarkey. GG.
Named our team Word Jeeted Book.
Victory.
Oh my gosh, that was such a fucking disaster of a
No,
match.
Kitsu Vi 1712. Do not say unfort ult resetting Titan.
Yeah, that was
Stewie is a burger.
yeah, that was a
I
Stewart
just
moment.
dropped 56K, 15 kills, top GPM. You guys are
Hold-
haters.
Hold
Yeah,
that.
you did do that. I see that. So
Yeah.
the thing I take from that sword is that you can play like that and still win.
Yep.
Because jungle's broken.
That was so cringe. What do you expect us to do?
Yeah.
It's literally one shot.
Thank you for the penny, Stewart. I'm gonna do the tier list now. You two queue together.
Come on, Big Nate.
Good luck, guys.
Well, I read.
All right, folks, it's tier list time. 56 pennies. Let's go, Hums. Thank you. So, guys, we're going to do the solo lane tier list, okay? Solo lane only, all right? That is the plan. We will do a general tier list for a YouTube video, and I will upload this tier list segment to the channel that we're about to do on stream. So this will be a YouTube video if you miss it, so don't worry about it. But I wanted to do a solo lane specific tier list. Again, this is for this patch and the upcoming patch. Understood? Cool. Let me pull this up. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I just botched so hard. Window capture. Does this work? Well, actually, really quick, I'm gonna get a drink really quick. This is 2 in 1. I'm gonna get a drink really quick, so I'm ready. I will be back in like 2 minutes, then we will do tier list, okay? I will BRB. Alrighty, guys. Let's do it. let's do it. Sorry about that. I went to get a drink and stuff, and we are good. Carter, thank you for the bits, bro. Appreciate you. All right. So, guys, we are doing a solo lane only tier list, okay? Let me reiterate that. Solo lane only. This is for this patch. This is for the upcoming patch. And this will probably stay fairly stable until otherwise directed, okay? So solo lane only. We have our tiers. We'll do base gods, and then we'll do aspects afterwards. You guys know the drill. And I'm going to go in depth because that's what I do, okay? Got it? Should be good. Okay, so first character. And I want to change this a little bit because I want to add a tier. We're going to add the tier B+. The reason we're adding B+ is very simple. I think that... How do I move this up? Oh, shit. Why is this here? Oh, just like this. Sorry, there we go. I think that there's a lot of gods that are like kind of okay, but not quite great. And I think A tier is like good and S tier is great. So I want this tier. I think it's very important. Anyways, let's get to it. So Achilles, first god, B+. Why is Achilles in B+? So I'm gonna over-explain on the first few characters because there's a couple of important precedents and ideas for this role that you kind of need to understand so you see the framework and what's valuable and what's not. If you understand this concept the next couple of minutes, you're going to have a great understanding of the role and of the game, okay? So, solo lane, historically and almost always in Smite, and currently right now, is not a very high impact role. Now that's by design, okay, right? Because solo lane is supposed to be an isolated lane that has semi-low resources attributed to it, because it's 1v1 naturally. So what lanes and what places have the most impact in Smite 2 and really in MOBAs in general across most MOBAs? Duo lane and jungle. Why? Because ADCs need a lot of gold to be online, but once they do get online, they're the best characters in the game. And junglers have the highest map, spread, and impact. And usually the best 3 roles in the game are support, ADC, and jungle. And jungle is usually the best because they have the most impact on people quickly. Now that's supposed to kind of be the case, actually. Jungle is probably supposed to be the best role in the game. The issue is in Smite 2, it's even overreaching that idea of it being the best role in the game, right? And for that, you know, there's a lot of issues, right? But jungle is the best role in the game. Now, why is that relevant? Why is that relevant to solo lane? Why is that relevant to Smite? Because if you're playing a role that's not jungle, you're playing a role that's not ADC or support, your pick is usually not the game-winning pick, but it absolutely can become the game-losing pick, because if a role is supposed to be relatively low resource from others, and you are very volatile or very unreliable in your character, that can be a very big issue, okay? So typically your high-end solo lane picks are stable, safe, and reliable, okay? And they're able to do a lot with less gold potentially because junglers are going to have a lot of gold and ADCs especially and sometimes mids will have typically more gold than them, okay? So all of that packaged in will kind of help you get an idea of what you want out of your solo laner. Again, I talk about the game from a high-end competitive standpoint. Is this always 100% applicable to ranked? Not necessarily. I don't care. I'm trying to look at the game and how it's meant to be played, not like BS, right? So, Achilles, why is he in B+ with all of that mentioned? His laning phase is very strong. He typically wins most lanes, and he has very good lane fight. However, what are the issues with Achilles? Very, very simple. His clear is not good. And when you're playing a character that has not good clear, even if your combat is good, then you run into big issues of just getting outpaced on the map. If you're not able to get neutrals, being rocks and chest camps consistently because your clear and tempo is just slow, because the builds don't really translate to good clear for this character, you're going to have a lot of troubles. How do you really clear on this god? Well, you level your 3 first, and you dash on the god and hit the minions at the same time, or you just hit them enough to the point that they can't clear, and they're poked out, and you solo them, and you build a big lead. That's the ideal situation, but if that doesn't work because you can't get the kills or you can't take the fight, you're just going to be behind in tempo. That's a really big issue. And the second issue of this god is that his actual safety as a laner is not very high. And again, what did we just mention? Jungler's inflated, having really high damage, high kill potential. That's a big problem if your god's not that safe. So pretty volatile pick. Obviously, the upsides are high, but if the downsides are realized and present, he can really struggle. So Achilles B+. Cool. Agni. Again, this is base Agni. We'll talk about aspects afterwards. Base Agni is going to go into B tier. Clutch, thank you for the 2 gifted, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Agni is going to go into the B tier. So, expanding on that solo lane concept from before. If your lane has low resources generally, not every game, but generally, I'm saying a rolling average, what is one of the byproducts of that? You're probably not going to have as much gold as other roles. We talked about that just a little bit ago, right? If you're playing a full damage character in a role that's not getting that much gold, that's kind of a big issue because you're just a behind backliner at that point. Having a backliner in solo is usually worse than having a frontliner. There are special conditions, and obviously we'll talk about those when those gods come up. But for a god like Agni base, if you build full damage Agni solo, which you probably should if you play it base Agni, you're not going to have the best pressure, and you need a lot of gold. Your fight is fine. It's not the worst, and your pressure is not terrible. But you're not going to get ahead of like a top tier solo lane character, and you're going to just provide less, and you take forever to scale, and you just won't reach it, realistically. The game is very snowbally. If you're not able to create an impression the first 10 minutes of the game as a laner, you're probably going to have a bad time. So I still have him in B tier, though, because he has incredible CC and safety. And his utility exists in the fact that he has a stun that's ranged, that's very valuable. So the character is not useless, and his fight is decent enough. But in general, backline solos are just something you should probably avoid. Aladdin. Again, I am factoring in the nerf that is about to come in. I'm going to put him in D tier. I think Aladdin solo sucks already, and the upcoming nerf is going to hurt him even more. Why does Aladdin solo suck? Well, it's why most assassin archetype solos are trash. They can't stat check characters and they have no range. So if I'm playing into a warrior and I'm playing Aladdin, I just lose the 1v1, assuming the warrior is not playing like with their feet. So if I have no range and I can't win 1v1s, that means I'm taking melee trades without the ability to win them. That's a very bad promise. You're also very gold hungry, right? You need a lot of items to get online, and you don't have that range or util that an Agni has. So this character in Soul Lane is just not good, and he's getting worse. So maybe right now I'd be C tier, but with these nerfs, I think D tier is accurate. I could use Soul Lane only tier list as the text. Oh, for people joining? Sure. Well, I'm not going to do that as I can just change the title, though, maybe. Whatever, it's fine. All good. I mean, we're talking about it, though. Everyone will figure it out. Okay, Amma, A tier. So why is Amma an A tier? Very simple. Safe, stable, consistent. That's very valuable. Is her early game fight a little bit worse than Achilles? Yes, obviously. But better clear, better objective secure on the rocks and on the chest camp and stuff. She has the mitts on her too, which helps her feel artificially tankier, even if she has a low gold amount, which is very valuable. And again, that pseudo kind of tankiness is an implied thing that's very important in solo, and you're going to see that reflected in some way on all the top solo laners, one way or another. If you can have a way to become artificially tankier, whether through direct mitts or protections gained or something like that, it's really, really nice. I know Achilles does have that, but with Achilles, again, that safety issue is a big problem. Amma doesn't have that. Your fight's pretty good, your clear's pretty good. You don't need a ton of gold to be relatively tanky feeling, and then the team play with the objectives and stuff is very valuable, so just a solid pick. On her, we'll put it in probably the B tier. I think on her solo is fine. You can argue that, you know, if you go like a Golden Blade build with Pen and stuff, like Oathsworn and Titan's Bane, you actually do pretty good damage. You can just kind of go that kind of semi-tanky C build and solo and do fine. The thing with on her solo that can be a bit weird is I think his spikes are a bit awkward. So, you know, this god has good fight potential, but his clear is not the best. If you're committing your 2 to clear, you can go Golden Blade to circumvent that. But, you know, when you talk about Hunter solos being pervasively strong at times, I don't think it's necessarily on her being the one you're referring to. And with the slight hunter nerfs coming in, not hunter nerfs, but like ranged auto attack nerfs coming in this upcoming patch, I don't think on her is going to be a character that ages very well. I think I'd probably put him in B plus before, but B now is probably right about where I'd say. But again, I think he was borderline B for solo lane anyways. Anubis, another A tier god, very good pressure, very good fight. Again, backline solos in general do struggle. However, if a backline solo is able to be effective with building defense, that's a game changer because you want your solo to have some amount of defense, right? Generally speaking. So he's able to semi-tank. He has a lot of protection shredded with the Totem Voidstone builds. That's Cherio's build that he found, but I kind of stole it and it feels awesome. I think this god has a lot of winning lanes, and even if he gets resources attached to him, because he's an unsafe character, the advantage he has over other unsafe solo laners is that he has phenomenal clear. So even if I'm down 0-2 on a guy like Anubis, and I'm down 0-2 on a god like Achilles, my comeback potential on a god like Anubis is significantly higher because I have good farm speed. Granted, if you play relatively safe and stuff, you'll be able to solo generate a lead. You get ganked, you're usually going to forgive your lead rather than get behind. So it kind of is like a resource drain to deal with this god, and I do think he's quite strong. Aphrodite, C tier. Just doesn't do enough in the solo lane. Really solid support, I think. Okay mid. Not enough healing, not enough damage to apply pressure. If you want to apply pressure in solo, you have to go conduit, and then you're just deriving too far from the builds that make her good with high cooldown. And I just don't think it's worth it. It's better than Aladdin because at least you have some range and CC immunity and util, but yeah, it doesn't really work because of the numbers just being kind of weird on this god. Damage Afro doesn't work anymore either, really. Apollo Base. We'll put this in A tier. Apollo Base is kind of like Anubis in that you can just build like high pressure, semi-defensive. It's just like a much better on her solo. And yeah, you can build some defense. This is aspect as well. We'll go to that eventually. I mean, I can just put it right now. Why not? Yeah, the pick is miserable because it's just like high pressure cheesiness, and you can build it kind of tanky. You can build the exact same builds on both iterations, and the cross map potential of that Chariot ultimate in team fights and late game is super powerful, whether you're winning or losing. And again, in a snowballing meta, when a god can exert this much pressure, play so aggressively while still maintaining safety with the self peel he has, it's just a really big problem. Very frustrating pick right now. Ares, C tier. This pick is one of those gods that I really like, but I think has been phased out of the game, at least currently. He does terribly into a lot of the top picks. He's very volatile. He can have games where he has high impact, but also games where he insta loses because he just like, has a bit of a weird laning phase, gets ganked at a bad time, or just isn't able to really get an effective trade because the chains just aren't hitting or whatever the case might be. The pick is way too risky. I would never seriously consider playing it unless it's like an excessively good Ares game. But so many gods have displaced immunity nowadays. I think the pick is solid, but there's no reason to not play it in support where you will have like stable success. You won't have that in solo. I don't think he's worth playing. Artemis, yeah, not really worth playing. Some Hunter solos have like util and value. This god doesn't have enough pressure as an ADC to have that, and she's too unsafe for lacking that pressure and that self peel. The ult's good, but the 2 and the 3 and the 1 as a solo laner don't really provide that value. Again, one of those things that you just don't really need to pick. Artio is our first S tier, super high pressure with the ranged autos. The movement speed that this character gets from her passive really helps her out and just being very tanky feeling. Again, that kind of added tankiness idea is extremely important in the role, and she's a insta lane bully while still being a tank and preserving that solo lane identity. Displacement immunity made this god very safe as well, and just a super high tier pick as a result. Athena is going to go into the B tier. I think the rotation Athena idea is a little bit hard to make work right now because usually you're sacrificing a lot of farm to do that. And if you're sacrificing a rock chest camp kind of combo consistently to rotate, those rotations have to go so amazingly well that I don't think you're going to be happy more often than not. If you're not rotating on this god, you're just losing lane. But if you're rotating on this god, you're losing a lot of farm for it, so the rotations have to go well. I just think you're putting too much pressure on cross-map fights to work that it's not reliably good enough to pick. That being said, good util, good team fight. If you can get to team fights, you'll probably do pretty well, but you probably won't get there as often as you need to. Wheelix, yeah, this one's an F tier. At least Aladdin has a Wealth Wish and stuff. This god sucks. Soul Lane, it's abysmal. No range, no damage. Gets stat checked by every solo in the game. It's just terrible. Bacchus base, I'll put in C tier. Aspect is just better for a pressure situation, but this god stat checking wise is very strong. If in theory you can somehow find a way to get base Bacchus to late game, you'll be incredibly good. Just probably won't get there. One of those situations where the pick's like not terrible, but Aspect is just way better for solo. Baron Aspect we'll put in A tier. Baron Base, excuse me, we'll put in A tier. Pretty good pick. High util, defensively minded as opposed to the Aspect. Good damage despite not being Aspect still, but not incredible damage. His pressure is like kind of in the middle. But again, you can build the Stampedes, the Lifebinder builds and stuff, and have a ton of team play, survivability and stuff. So definitely a good pick, just probably better in support. Bellona, I'll put in B+. I think she lost a lot of space. She's not automatically a lane bully anymore, and I think not being an automatic lane bully is a big issue. So I would not play this character as much as I used to. And I don't see her being played as much. Is she still fine? Yeah, but if you have lanes like the Baron lane that's pervasive, like the Ama lane and the Ardio lane, that's at the very least more common. I mean, Baron and Ardio more so. You're gonna struggle as a laner more often than you should. And I think if Bellona's getting behind consistently, that's just pretty rough, dude. Okay, Cab, B+, literally the exact same issues as Achilles. His upsides are incredible, extremely unsafe, very little range, extremely gankable. Yeah. But the tankiness pendulum builds are awesome. If you can get there, you shouldn't get there. That's kind of the issue. So high upside, high downside, just risky. Cerberus, also going to put in the B+ tier. This god is less like Cab and Achilles. He's very safe, but his pressure is kind of spotty. But again, that safety is extremely valuable because it allows you to be relatively ungankable, and you can kind of chill in the lane even if your fight's not incredible. The anti-heal he has is kind of pitiful, but the god damage is okay enough, and again, that safety is extremely valuable for a low resource lane. He does pretty okay. Kerninos base, I think, is just kind of like stupid. I mean, yeah, it's just like a troll pick. It's better than Wheelix, but yeah, probably don't play. Chalk's not good, guys. I gotta be honest. I think this god sucks. Yeah, he feels like shit every time I play him. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Yeah, base Chalk is just like so shit. Aspect Chalk is also so shit. This guy just does nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put Aspect as well here. He's actually the least played god in Obsidian Plus right now, which I checked today, which is insane. Yeah, this god blows. I like Chalk, kind of, not really. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm lying. This guy just doesn't do anything. He's just useless. What's up, Zown? Ardio, really high pressure, good damage. She's just good at everything, honestly. Yeah. So Chalk's a sad one. Chiron. Base Chiron in solo lane, I'll probably put in the C tier. His aspect is really good. We'll talk about that more later. But base Chiron, no real reason to pick him in solo. It just doesn't really make sense. Cupid base, probably another C tier. I think a step below these other backliners, just not really something you go. But at least it's like range damage and it's okay. Some amount of util, better than like a Kern. Daji solo is like a mega F tier, probably the worst solo laner in the game. This shit's unplayable. We'll go ahead and put her aspect in F tier as well. This shit sucks. Alrighty. Now we're going back to. Oh, sorry. How do I? There we go. Danza Burrow. Yeah, Danza's B tier. He's not what he used to be. He got worse. Danza int builds are less good. He's a little bit weird with CC buffering being removed. He also has less one-shot potential with double relic being in the game. I think post new patch, this guy has just fallen off a bit. Probably B tier right now. Not terrible, but not what he used to be. I think before I'd put him in B plus or maybe even A. Definitely Definitely, definitely not the best, unfortunately. Disco solo is not a thing. I'll say C tier because the god's very strong, but one of those picks that you would never play in solo when you could just play it in mid or ADC. E-set base is going to be an A tier. This god is very good. You build her kind of hybridy with base. Aspect is a bit better, but you build her hybridy and you're quite strong. I'm just going to put aspect. Anytime the god and the aspect here is the same, I want to just get that ahead of time in. Aspect E-set is quite good. I'll put disco aspect as well in C tier. I don't think these picks fit in solo at all. But aspect and base E-set are very good in solo. Just building slightly differently. High utility, good damage, good pressure, good poke. A little bit weaker than in support and stuff, and that's why it's an A tier, but overall very solid pick, just slightly better solos at the very top end, but still good. Fenrir's solo is so garbage, it's unbelievable, but I guess it has some util, so I'll put in D tier. This pick sucks. We'll go ahead and put Aspect in F tier probably. Yeah, please don't play Aspect Fen or Fen in any iteration. This god is just so shit. It's crazy. Yeah, don't do it. Alright. In solo, Aspect Fen, holy moly. Yeah, something dreadful. Base Ganesh is another F tier, don't do it. Just no damage. Base Geb is... I would say D tier, it's a little bit better, but still sucks. Guan Yu base is F tier. There is literally no reason to play this pick ever. He provides nothing. Aspect Guan is good. Base Guan... Okay, maybe F tier is hard. No, it's not harsh. This god sucks. Okay, Hades. I'll put in B tier. I think Hades B tier is like pretty reasonable. I think B plus is actually workable. Yeah, I'll put in B plus. I think Hades B plus is fine. This god's gotten a good bit better. I think he's not really working with the hybrid builds as much as I hoped, but you build a damage build on this god, it still feels okay. There's some amount of viability on the character, just with the pressure and like blink value. He can go with upgraded blink and stuff. I think he's fine. Yeah, definitely not a terrible pick by any means. A guy that definitely has been on the up in the more recent patches. Hecate solo, probably a C tier. You could argue D tier, honestly, but the god's very good, so that's kind of pulling her up. This god's just so much better in mid, doesn't really fit in the role. Hercules, another S tier. This god has been over buffed, and Bumbas is getting even better next patch. Very, very, very good scaling. He's just so tanky with his passive now being buffed, and he's a top end pick now, unfortunately. I think he's been over buffed, which is a shame. Before this last patch, I probably would have put him in like A tier, maybe B plus, but yeah, this last buff was just insane. Hoi solo, probably B tier, very safe. Have to build it full damage to make it work, but he's safe enough that it can kind of work. Just like, again, you don't really want full damage solos most of the time. Mulan will put in the A tier. I think she's markedly better than these characters because although she's relatively unsafe, the banner gives you some pseudo safety, and your clear speed and fight is a little bit more consistent overall, even from behind, I'd say. So I think she's just a better Achilles slash Cab slash Bellona right now. Hunbat's solo is dreadful. I like this god, but he sucks in solo lane. D tier or F tier I think is reasonable. I'll probably put him in F tier. I don't think it works at all. Izanami, high pressure, extremely unsafe. Probably a B tier because at least the pressure can kind of cheese out for you. I think C tier is more fitting. She's so unsafe that I just don't think it's ever worth playing. Giannis solo at this point, probably another C tier. Doesn't really get it done, just does no damage. This character sucks, but at least he's safe, so like I'll give him that. But yeah, he just doesn't do enough. Jing Wei is going to go up to B tier. I think pre-Dagger of Frenzy nerf, she was probably B+, but this character isn't consistently reliable enough from a solo lane POV at this point in time. Her fight's just not stable enough without a Dagger Rush in my mind. What's up, Molds? Alright, Jormungandr. Yorm took a bit of a spill, but I'm still going to say he's an S tier solo laner. I think he's still one of the best gods in the role. And yeah, anti-heal application is solid. Laning phase is very strong. He's He's a very low resource requiring god. He can build a huge lead on his own while being a frontliner. That's usually not something you see in the game. And he does pretty well into Herc and Artio, who are 2 other S tier gods, so that like helps him out as well. Again, the nerfs you do feel a little bit on Triton's Conch, but you can just rush other items if you have to, and I think he's a-okay. Kali. I think B tier's fine. I think the Kali builds are like okay. They're not complete shit, but yeah, the upside does exist. The downside does exist. I think Kali, one way or another, will at least create some kind of impact. I think Chalk creates no impact, so I would say she's better than Chalk. I know that sounds probably crazy, but yeah, I'm probably with that. Kepri's an easy F tier. Cuckoo non-aspects like C tier. This pick's just kind of forgettable and not needed. Loki base is probably F tier. He just gets stat checked all the time and just can't do anything. Medusa is probably B tier, some amount of damage, relatively low safety, but the burst potential is very high. So kind of like closer to the Achilleses of the world, but you know, obviously a hunter, so not gonna have a tank build that works for Mercury solo. I'll put in D tier, at least like you can go Golden Blade and stuff. It's not that bad, I guess. Merlin, another B tier. I think the hybridy builds kind of work. They just take so long to scale, but the damage potential is very good. Even in the mid game, if you're getting your auto cancels off, it just kind of case by case. If you have a relatively free lane into another backliner or like a even like certain frontline solos like that can't really gap close as well. Like I think even Jormungandr is like one of them. You'll actually be kind of okay. Mordred's probably A tier, higher ends, but yeah, if he was like an A plus tier, I'd put him there. He's A tier though, pretty good character. Just falls off a cliff late game potentially and can struggle really hard in certain drafts, especially when you know backliners get ahead and stuff, which is pretty common. So bit rough, but his ultimate is so good that kind of helps him out. LaFay, I think B plus is a fine spot to put her. The tank LaFay solo builds are pretty good. I do like him actually quite a bit. But just like less util and value than like a Baron or an E-set, obviously. Base Naja sucks. In solo, I'd probably put in D tier. At least you have the Sash ult combo, but Aspect is just so much better. Neath solo is like another B tier. Definitely fell off a little bit, but her I'll put in B plus. I think she's a bit better than some of those other ones. She at least has like good damage in the ult and stuff like that for the semi-global. But the Neath builds in solo are definitely a bit weaker with how expensive they are and stuff. But you know she can have some pretty good lanes and stuff at least. Nem is currently bugged, but I'd probably put her in the C tier. I think this guy does nothing in solo. Maybe B tier. C tier is a little harsh. We'll put her in B tier. I just don't think she does enough. She's stat checky, but good players should just be able to kill this god off cooldown, or she'll do nothing. A bit of a noob stomper, but I guess like the ultimate's good, and her shield is very strong, so I'll give her that. Probably just not a pick you'll be playing. Nuwa base sucks. It's very safe at least, so I'll put it in C tier, but it does no damage. New base is... I mean, to be honest, I have to put in C tier. I really like this character, but it's just fallen off so hard. It feels like she does no damage. These Sphere of Negation rushes just kill her. Her damage is so inconsistent. She's so unsafe. It's just not worth playing. Odin solo is going to go into the B plus tier. This god is good as a team fighter, but his laning phase is kind of weird. So much better as a jungler that there's no point of playing him in solo. That's just kind of how it is. Osiris is our extra S tier character. Super, super good. Mitts means that no matter how much gold I have in my build, I'm tanky, right? So if you're a solo laner and you have high mitts just for spawning in, that's really good, naturally, right? It's literally an Amaterasu mirror at all times when you're in your passive plus 1%. So yeah, there's literally no argument against that. That's just very strong, right? Pele, base. Also, for OC, you have the Sundering Axe poke kind of play, so that's a big deal. Pele for base. I mean, you can stat check people, kind of. It's just so, like, volatile and full damage. I guess I'll put in C tier. It's probably not the worst thing in the world. It's better than these gods, probably. But, yeah, I just wouldn't play it ever. Yeah. Maybe... this one's tough. No, I think it's fine in C tier. I mean, C or D tier, you shouldn't be playing these gods either way. So, like, does it really matter? Probably not. Poseidon, B tier, better pressure, good fight. I think actually a lot of hidden burst ability that a lot of mages don't feel like they have. He is kind of unsafe though, but the amount of movement speed this guy has kind of like makes him work a little bit. I'm actually like kind of high on Poseidon. I think he's sneaky decent right now as a mid laner. Bari. I mean, I like this god a lot. I'll put her in C tier in solo because she's so unsafe. Like, Poseidon is kind of unsafe, but she is so unsafe. You have to dash a lot on this character, and you're kind of just like a prime gank target. And you don't want that. Again, very expensive, so to get her build online, excuse me. So it's like tricky to make that work in solo. Raw, another kind of C tier god. Pressure is fine, but it's like you need setup. You're playing by yourself. It's not really a good combo. Doesn't really work. Rama solo is I think right there with Izanami, honestly. Maybe actually worse. I'll put it in D tier. I think this god has pressure, but he's just so like not like a full auto attacker, especially with this upcoming patch. I just don't think works in the role at all. When it has like nothing else to show for it, right? Scylla base, it's safe. I'll put in C tier because of that, but yeah, not really a pick you should be playing. Sobek, I think, is B plus tier. I'm very happy to say that this god doesn't suck anymore in the role. He's still a better support than Solo for sure. But Sobek solo is playable, and that really makes me happy because this god was unplayable for so long in this game. One of the worst gods in the game in solo lane. But having some buffs to the cooldown, conduit, and like Bluestone giving it now, as well as a little bit more, I think, how do I frame this? A little bit less like resources towards solo actually helps this god in a lot of ways because he's not like engaging necessarily in fights unless they're gank fights, which he can set up for pretty well. And he doesn't have to worry about these like hyper scaling, I'm going to steal your back camps while you're still clearing the wave issues because those back camps are gone, right? So post nuke patch, he was like slowly ascending, and then this buff really helped him out. Soul, from a pure like steamroll potential, I think when you have a character that just has the ability to just like win the game instantly, just off of like pure independent lead building, it's incredibly oppressive, and I don't think there's any god in the game that does it as well as Soul. The problem is this character is unsafe, so you have to pick your spots a little bit, but the upside is just insta winning the game. The downside is I didn't build a lead to a high enough degree, and we just lost the game because of it. But I think the amount of pressure it exerts for free for doing nothing is so high that like it's kind of unignorable, and it's very reminiscent of like an Apollo solo thing, except it gives less util. But again, the damage pressure creation, like if you're in a game and you can create that much pressure on your own, you need a jungle to counter that immediately. And even if you can't build a tanky, like that is such a drain when you factor in that if I have a pressure dual lane and a pressure solo lane, I can maybe just blast the map open, and it's like, what do? You know what I mean? You have to pick one of these characters realistically, and probably not even Herc, or like some of these A tier characters to deal with this pick, and if you can't, you're just like fucked. So that's very powerful. Wukong has really risen up. He's an A tier solo laner for sure right now. The stat buffs plus the small buffs he's gotten over time has really helped this god. His early lane laning phase is pretty good. And yeah, helps him out big time. Definitely a solid pick. Just good poke with Sundering Axe. If you go Bluestone, you just use the procs. And the stable kind of laning phase he now has, not now has, but has better with like better base stats and stuff, has really given this god some opportunity to just be like a true tank. That's very safe. That's the big thing on him. Very, very safe. Susano really sucks. I'll put him in D tier because at least he has more all-in potential, but he just doesn't win the stat check fights, really. Sylve base, I think, is like fine. I'll put in B tier. It's probably a bit high looking, but this guy has so much utility and his lane pressure is not that bad that like it's actually quite good. That I think he can kind of work. I mean, I wouldn't rush to pick it, but like he's sneaky decent. Probably underplayed in solo because his support's pretty good. But yeah, really not the worst pick in the world. Thanatos base really fell off. I'd probably put it in B tier, maybe. Yeah, I'd probably put in B plus before, but with Dagger Frenzy nerf, I think B tier is probably the right spot to put it. You could argue C tier. I think, you know, I'm gonna put Aspect here because again, same rank. Off of the top of my head, so why is it not showing the other aspects? Oh, here it is. So I think it's fine to just put those two together. Yeah, B tier, I mean, it's weird. Like I almost want to put them in a C plus, but that's fine probably. And yeah, like I know it sounds crazy, but I'd rather have a Thanatos than a Chalk. Can you explain what you're referring to when you say stat check? Okay, so basically, like these gods have no range, right? They have to commit to a fight to take a trade. And if you commit to a fight to take a trade, you have to win that trade for it to be good. Because again, you can't play the poke, you can't play these semi-committal trades most of the time because you have to like commit yourselves positionally to get to do something. And if your character can't win those fights that they're committed to, you're just gonna fight the other guy and he's just gonna kill you, right? That's like the issue with a lot of these assassin solos. Is if I'm playing, let's say, Loki solo base, and I walk at an Osiris and try to hit him with my 3, I'm just gonna die. Like there's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? And if I play 2s and I just hide the entire lane and do nothing, I'm gonna fall down 3,000 gold. Same with Susano. I have no range. If I want to fight, I have to like kind of walk in. I have gap close, but I don't have range to like hit the wave from afar besides my 3. And if I'm doing that, I'm just falling so far behind I can't play. The Morrigan. Base, honestly, S tier, this was something that we can put. And I agree. I mean, I think this god is insane. She's banned in competitive forever, so we'll never get to see it. But this god is so unbelievably overpowered as a tank that it's just like ridiculous. Damage Mori sucks, but Tank Mori is the most like overstatted OP shit in the world. You get so many actives nowadays with all the relics, and it's just like a complete nightmare to play into. This god is ridiculously OP. If she was allowed in competitive, she would be banned every single match, but unfortunately, she's not allowed in competitive because of legacy bugs that don't even exist. Sucks, but it is what it is. Base Thor, I'd put it in B tier. You know, obviously Aspect is just so much better, but this god's damage is incredible, just a bit risky. But yeah, the damage on this god is so insane that you know, you should probably try it at least sometimes. It is very fun. Tsukuyomi is going to go in the B plus tier. He has good poke. He's the only assassin solo that's not like Aspect Thor that I really like. I think his poke potential is really good. Some of his lanes are a bit weird, but if you go into like a lower range solo laner, like a Bologna or a really even a Mordred, if you play the first 2 levels quite well, you can actually kind of just like poke him out and build a lead and then sort of snowball it with the rocks and stuff. Feels pretty good. So I think Suki solo is like fine. Just better in jungle. It's tricky with these gods, you know? Uller solo is I think B tier. I think Uller ADC jungle animate is so much better that it's like not really worth playing in this role. You feel the need to like yeah, it just doesn't really work. I don't know. And to a lot of backliners in the solo lane, they kind of outclear him. In the very early lane, he gets a little bit behind and he never really catches up. This god's very OP, but just not in this role. Definitely a jungle mid ADC type of god overall. You might say like, well, isn't mid lane and solo kind of similar in some ways, depending on the matchups? Not really, because mid laners are getting so much more farm from different places that's not necessarily contestables, right? So like their back camps and stuff that he will be able to build these like leads, especially through like the 2v2 fight in the first like 4 levels with the jungler. That's just not really reflective in solo. Because again, those first like 5 minutes of the game are so important, and Uller mid really excels there. Solo, not as much. It's okay, but not amazing. Vulcan base, another B tier god. I mean, the pressures are really good. Does it really fit? You know, not really, but it's got like more safety overall, and the turret spam and stuff is like frustrating. Aspect's probably better, but you know, still about there. Shibalanke, yeah, just doesn't really work in the role. Umoja base, um, yeah, it doesn't really work in the role either. Ymir, actually very good. This character as a pressure machine is insanely good. He's actually a lot safer than you'd imagine due to like stampede rushes, and he kind of can just like bully out bullies, right? Like a lot of the time you lock in a Mordred or you lock in a Mulan or you lock in a Hercules or something, and you expect to just have automatic lane pressure. Not really the, well, maybe not Herc as much, but maybe nowadays with the buffs. Not really the case into this one. He's a tricky guy to deal with, and that flexibility with the solo support means a lot of people see Ymir, they lock in whatever solo, and if the pick is like really bad into Ymir, it's a brutal time. He's very good at building a lead. The big bait is to play for kills. Don't play for kills, just play to farm the neutrals and stuff. You should build a lead. And yes, you are semi-gankable, but again, you can literally go Stampede first because your damage is so good that you become very safe very quick, or even a Yogi's Rush, and you end up not really being gankable realistically because you don't need to play up for solos, and you can build defense first while still doing damage, and that's a luxury most gods just don't have. Zeus solo, I'd say B tier. I mean, it's okay. The movement speed and stuff is nice, but not crazy. Yeah, kind of just like similar explanation to like the Hui's of the world and stuff. Hybrid builds are like meh. You want to go damage, but that can be a bit weird. Achilles aspect in solo lane is like super F tier. Yeah, you would literally never do this. It's just such a worse version of the base god that it's just like stupid, right? Aspect Agni, I think, is B plus. It's better pressure than base Agni. The Golden Blade builds do work, but ultimately, like having a true frontline solo is generally better than these Golden Blade on hit solo laners unless they provide such great utility and value and stuff that he doesn't quite. Like, I think Apollo Aspect's just a better version of Agni Solo, but it's not, you know, like terrible. Amaterasu Aspect is garbage. Please never play it. Just does nothing better than base Ama. Again, realistically, like, is Aspect Achilles actually F tier? It's probably like D tier or maybe C tier, but it's literally just a significantly worse version of the base character that, like, functionally you are trolling if you lock it in. On her aspect, very similar deal. Again, is it actually F tier? Maybe not, but it's just a worse version of the base god. Why would you do that? Shocker, same thing with this one. Artemis aspect got buffed. I'm actually going to put it in D tier because it's not that... It's different enough that it's not clearly worse. It's definitely worse, I think. I'll put in C tier with her. I'm not sure it's worse because at least like you get to use the traps. The traps are definitely weaker, but at least you get to use them. So I'll put it with her in C. RDO aspect solo is definitely worse, but it's not like it's different enough that I'm not going to say it's definitively worse every game. I'll put it in B plus. I think the Druid stance heal spam has like a level of like Guan Yu aspect ideas, you know, where it's like you can kind of just heal spam and it kind of works. But you're very killable. That's the big issue with the non-aspect druid version or the aspect druid version. And then if you go bear, the bear builds don't really work anymore. You don't have movement speed. It's a big issue. So I think B plus is actually a bit generous. I'm gonna put her in B tier for aspect. Athena aspect is not something you should do in solo ever, really in general ever. Bacchus aspect is going to go into the B plus tier. I think it's pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. Definitely helps this guy out clear-wise. Pretty underplayed. Should be played more. Baron aspect, going to go up to the S tier with these gods. Very, very good pick. Want to play it. Very high pressure, great fight, great poke. Super good character. Don't need to build a ton of damage. Just go Lifebinder and you're all set with Conduit. That's all you need. Bologna Aspect, I think just a worse version of Bologna, but I guess you have a bit of util. I'll put in B tier. Cab Aspect sucks. It's so much gold you need for it to like do anything, but at least it's ranged, kind of. And it has a combat blink type of thing, so that's kind of cool. I guess I'll give it that. Aspect Serb is a worse version of the base god. That'll go in D tier. You want the pull on your ultimate, and for you to stack this thing, you have to jump on people, which is just not something that's reliably a good idea. Aspect Kern. It's very good pressure, so it's actually better than base Kern probably, but it's like the most coin flippy shit of all time. It's like Soul Solo, except it's melee. That's the best way to put it. And again, yeah, the damage there works, but like, I don't know, dude. You are such a useless character half the games that you can make an argument this is like a B tier god and also an F tier god. So I think C tier I'll settle with. It's so unpredictable and like it kind of can work and just win you a game if you cheese somebody. But if you're into a solo laner paying attention who's just like not playing something complete trash and he doesn't let you get like a level 1 blink off and out pressure him, you kind of don't do anything, I think. So at least he has like some winning potential plays. Chiron Aspect I think is quite good. Put it in the B plus tier. I'll actually put it in the A tier. I think Chiron Aspect is like Apollo Aspect tier level. Very high pressure. The damage buff is incredible. Util with the cleanse, the shield ultimate. Quite good. I think it works. You know, Chiron Aspect is one of those picks that just sort of works and has good team play and stuff that I think is better than, you know, a lot of the things. Again, you are building this god semi-tanky, right? Cupid Aspects. Yeah, I'll put it with base Cupid. I kind of missed this one. This one's just like sort of the same thing. More util, which is nice, but less damage hurts the god. You don't really get the pressure you would get on like a Chiron, and you don't have the level of util a Chiron has. Danzaburo Aspect is definitely just a worse version of Danza. I'll put in C tier. Ganesha Aspect is like okay-ish. I'll put it in B tier, yeah. He has very little range and his util is like quite low. So if you're into a character that can stat check you, you kind of get farmed. But if you have a semi-okay lane, I'm talking Hades, Sobek, Bacchus, because his range is quite low. Who else? I think, like oddly enough, Amaterasu, maybe Hercules. You'll actually kind of do fine. Geb Aspect is going to be in B+. I suck with this thing, but the amount of pressure this thing exerts is so high that you can just insta win the game. It's very much like a soul, except slightly less consistent. But the upside of this god just like eating the whole map is like a big real threat, and it can actually work. Guan Yu Aspect's going to go into the A tier. This is a better support than Soul Laner, but this god is so OP right now. He is getting nerfed. With these nerfs coming in, I think this god is still OP, but a little less OP, so maybe this will fall to B+, but I'm going to put an A tier precautionarily. And yeah. Hekate Aspect is going to go into the F tier. This sucks. Please do not play it. It's just garbage. Yeah, this aspect needs to be reworked. I don't know what else to say. Aspect of Preservation. Unfortunately, I'm the only person in Obsidian Plus. Obviously, I'm in Deity. Hooray me. But I think I'm the only person above 4,000 elo, according to the stats, who has played this aspect. Initially, a couple people played it afterwards because I was playing it, and I was spreading false propaganda. But this shit is so bad that it's unbelievable. Now, if you play Aspect Herc, you'll do fine, because Herc is OP, but this aspect is garbage. So again, is Aspect of Preservation actually F tier? No, but it's just a worse version of the other god. You know, with these other aspects where they're like worse than the base, like, you know, RDO Aspect and Bologna Aspect, they do enough meaningfully to move the needle that there is another playstyle for the character, in my opinion, that is worse, but it's at least a different playstyle. These aspects are just worse versions of the initial character for the role of Soul Lane, and potentially the entire game. Hui Aspect in solo is going to go into the... I'll put it in the D tier. I'm not quite putting it in F tier, and I'm not going to quite put it in B tier, obviously. The problem with Hui Aspect is I think it's actually quite good, but not in solo lane. The problem with Hui Aspect is you need somebody to clear and push for you so you get your ricochets off. You can't do that if you have to be the person clearing and pushing and you're alone. So in solo, it just doesn't match the character at all. So, Hunbat's Aspect, another F tier. This guy cannot clear a wave in solo lane for his life. It's unfortunate. Jormungandr Aspect, I will put in S tier with Jorm. I'm not a huge Jormungandr Aspect player, but it is very good. It just depends on the player you are. I prefer base. Most NA solo laners prefer base. Most EU solo laners tend to prefer Aspect. Just depends who you ask. Kali Aspect is not good. This one's terrible, actually. Please don't play it. Khepri Aspects, it's still Khepri solo. I guess it's better, but like, it's still F tier. Cuckoo Aspect's quite good. We'll put it in the A tier. Good damage, good poke, pretty sustainable with the Yogi's builds and stuff, and it feels sad to play against. So I would recommend picking up this character if you want to be a menace. Oh man, we gotta like take a deep breath for this one. Loki Aspect. Loki Aspect. I get asked about this shit every single day. Loki Aspect is so good, right? It's OP. I saw it in my rank game. It popped off. Professor Loki made a video about it. I saw it do good in Platinum 1. Loki Aspect must be OP. This shit is B tier at best. I'm going to be nice and put it in B+, but realistically it's probably B tier. This god does very little, okay? Just being honest with you. What I will give it is that he is a stat checking, no utility, no CC god, but at least he can do a lot of damage. And you might be like, oh, but he gives mitts. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Osiris spawns in with those mitts and he actually has poke. This god is not it. But he can do a lot of damage while rushing defense. That's a very rare trait because his base damage is very good. And a lot of gods can't do that. There's very few gods that can rush a defense item in solo and still have relevant damage. Mulan is one of them. Artio is one of them. Jormungandr is one of them. Osiris is kind of one of them. But the list is, like, generally speaking, not very long for, like, actual frontliney gods. And that is valuable because you can rush, like, a Yogis or you can rush, like, a... well, I mean, it's not really, like... Yeah, like Yogis would be the only example I think that really fits. I guess you technically could rush like a Glad Shield, but you never would. You could rush Brawlers, but that gives power, so it doesn't really count. Point is, though, is you can rush Yogis on this god and still do damage. That is valuable to a degree, but again, this god is the most like noob trap, I'm better than you god, and if you're better than somebody and you're owning with Loki aspect, like great, but like just play a better god and you'll be fine. Again, it's not the worst thing in the world, but its actual case value is super unnecessary when you just factor in I could just play like Osiris or Amma or Mulan and just like do the same thing but better. Maybe throw Amma out of there, Osiris, Mulan, and Mordred and do the same thing but better in Wukong, right? So yeah, B+, a bit generous, but I'll put him in B+. Merlin Aspect is... yeah, probably the same level as base Merlin. For solo lane, I think for mid lane, it's probably... base Merlin definitely being better, but Aspect Merlin I think in solo is about the same. Mordred base, again, is not actually that bad. If you played it, you'd be fine, but it's just a worse version of Mordred that provides nothing different of value. So there's no point of playing it. I'll put it in F tier. Lefay Aspect is different enough that I have to rank it differently, but it is definitely worse. There is some stuff going around that this aspect is good. I don't see it. I gotta be honest with you. I think this aspect sucks. I'm gonna put it in D tier, I think. I maybe this is one of those takes that's just going to maybe it's one of those takes that's just gonna like fall off a cliff, but I don't think this aspect's good. It has no range. No range is not good. Okay, that's number one. Number two, it is melee autos that are trash. Her melee autos suck. This god is different enough that I'm not going to just automatically put her in F tier, even though it is objectively worse in every way. So I'll at least put her in D tier. But I literally see zero upside to this character in aspect. Yes, you have this dash ultimate that's actually very good, but it's so telegraphed and obvious, and that's the only good thing about the character that it just like doesn't make sense to pick. I really don't get it. I don't get why people think this aspect's good. Seriously, I think it's like so shit. The autos hit for like 10. It's just terrible. The one is super cool, but the 2 and 3 don't really fit the character that well. I mean, the 3 kind of does, the 2 not so much. I just think it's not good. Naja Aspects is going to go into the A tier. I'm not quite ready for him in S tier because I think he's kind of unsafe, but the upside in damage post buff is very, very good. I think this pick is very solid and definitely a character I would recommend playing. Neath Aspect is good. Is it a solo lane aspect though? Not really. It's very different than base Neath, but I do think it's worse for solo lane. I'll put it in B tier. I think that's fair. Nem Aspect is kind of bad. It's different enough from base Nem that I won't put it in F tier. But would I put it in C tier? Yeah, probably. I think it's... I don't know. I'll put them next to each other. I don't think either of them are like super amazing. They're kind of Loki Aspect-esque to me, but Loki Aspect's better. It's just like stat checky assassins that don't really provide that much. Nuwa Aspect is definitively better than base Nuwa. That doesn't mean it's amazing. I'd put in B tier. Low execution, high damage, a lot of scaling, but at least safe. So it doesn't really fit the role, but the safety and the global value I think exists, so it's not like horrible. Nude Aspect with the Golden Blade kind of Chiron-esque build is not terrible. I'll put it in B tier. I think it's better than base Newt. But yeah, not what he used to be, which is a good thing. Aspect Osiris, I think, is A tier. I do think it is worse than base, to be honest. At this point, I think it kind of is just a victim of the nerfs it's gotten through time. Also, a lot of solo builds are tankier than they used to be, especially in early levels, so he has less 100 to 0 potential. But the pick is still good. It's definitely still good. I just think base is a bit better, so I'll put it in A tier. Pele Aspect is probably B tier if I'm being objectively honest. I really don't like this pick, but at least it has frontline ability. It's just a stat check god, though, very much like Nem. Poseidon Aspects, I think, is just terrible. I'll put that one in F tier. I don't think it's hugely different from base Pos, but it's just worse. Raw Aspect is like C tier. It just does very little. I'll put it with base Raw, I guess. I mean, it's different. It's lower pressure, probably, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't play it. Rama Aspect is like so shit. It's unbelievable. That's an easy F tier. Scylla Aspect is another C tier one with base Scylla. Scylla Aspect doesn't really work because Scylla Aspect needs to get stacks and you just won't get that in solo. But at least it's like, you know, a tanky, like, you kind of build it like you do Afro or Baron or something, and it can at least kind of work from that front. Sobek Aspect is shit. Please don't play it. Does nothing. Love the god, but man, this aspect is garbage. Yeah, it's technically different enough that you could argue it's like a different playstyle, but it's just a worse version of base Sobek. Just trust me on that one. Soul Aspect is different enough that I'll rate it, but it's bad. Just like loses all the pressure that base Soul has, so I'll put it in C tier. Wukong Aspect is abysmal nowadays, which is great. I'll put it in C tier as well. You know, if you're building this god like, you know, tank Wukong with like the double knockup, it sucks. I'm rating this for in Wukong because the tank, you know, knockup double Wukong thing is so shit. I just put that in F tier instantly. But the Int Wukong is a different playstyle. It's a different god. It's just not good anymore, thankfully. Aspect Sylve is probably going to be C tier. I think at this point it's just way better to play base Sylve. You lose too much utility, but you do gain pressure. I don't think the util gain lost for the pressure gained is worth it, to be honest. I'd rather you just play a different god that has more pressure or more util with pressure combined. I would actually recommend base Sylve over Aspect Sylve probably. Morrigan aspect is kind of just in the same line as base, to be honest. It's one of those things that, like, with the tank build's a big problem. I'm gonna put it in. The thing is, it feels really clunky because of its nerfs. So is it as good? I don't think so. I think I'll put it in A tier because, like, there are more cripples in the game and there's more CC kind of like locks with like the silences and the hurt combos and stuff like that. That with how jarringly it feels, it's not buggy, but it feels really bad to use. I'm gonna put it down a tier. But it is still just like Tank Mori, right? If this is Damage Mori, both these picks are like sinking to like B tier, maybe C tier. But Tank Mori with this is still like super frustrating. Thor aspect solo still in S tier is getting nerfed a bit. I don't think it'll matter. Still a super strong pick. Aspect Suki should be reportable. We'll put that right in the F tier. Vulcan aspect, I think fell off honestly pretty hard post nerfs. I'll put it in B tier. It's very annoying still, but it's not what it used to be. Just a lot less damage. Aspect X-Ball is another reportable pick. And then Aspect Emoja is fun, but very unreliable. I'll put it in D tier. And yeah, I think that'll be it, guys. So I know I kind of speed in the last ones, but they were like largely not super relevant. So yeah, no real new news with those. And that'll be our solo lane tier list overall. So for the YouTube folks, when I upload this, let me know what you think. Let me know what you hate, are surprised by, love, have questions about further. I know some of them I have to like kind of go through a bit quicker. But that is that. So yeah, we're gonna publish this, and I guess I gotta name it Solo Lane Tier List. We will be doing a general overall game tier list soon, but not today. So yeah, W, it is out. Huge. All right, guys. Hell yeah. Oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I am like so. What's up, Joker? What's up, guys? I am like so. Thank you, Lucky, for the follow. I'm like so tired, dude. I have coaching in 2 hours. I feel like if I stream till coaching and then stream coaching, I'm gonna fall asleep and like explode. So I'm just gonna like go chill for a bit. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I talked a lot more and longer than I thought I would, and I'm like spent now. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys check out that tier list solo video when I upload it, which will be for solo. You just build her like full crit or full power. I don't really think it matters. I think you can rush like Vital Lamp and then just build like Titan's Bane like 4th, and then you can go Sunbeam Bow. You could go like Lernian Bow Rush. That's also fine. Just like a full damage ADC build with Axe or Gilded Arrow. And yeah, I will not stream the coaching session. No, I'm just gonna do that off stream. But yeah, so I'll be out for today. I will be live again tomorrow. I'm on break this whole upcoming week, so we'll probably do some long streams. But yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. It means a ton.